Yo, this is the Black Roman Experience, B.L.A.C.C, Rome, Black, Latin, Asian, Caucasian conversation. And we back. Got a lot of shit to talk about. We got a lot of things to discuss. And the first thing we're going to talk about is you fucking weird ass Drake fans. Man, bro, y'all can't love music. You can't have a love for rap if you instantly just like, anything this dude drop, I'm just gonna go with it, no matter how trash it is. This nigga Drake can say, I shitted on myself and rolled in it. And y'all niggas be like, oh, did you hear that?
Bars.
He shitted on himself and he rolled in it. Bro, I'm like,
yeah, they think that everything that Drake do is just God tier.
Man.
Everything, anything and everything. And I'm just like,
and how dare you tell the truth about what you heard? You're a hater. Like, what is this? You can't have an opinion no more? Bro, I'm watching, man. I remember back in the day, and I remember I was a huge Juvenile fan. And then when he came out with Project English, I'm like, the fuck is this?
You like Project English?
Bro, no.
Project English had some bangers.
Bro, when he came out with 400 Degrees, Soldier Rag, the G Code, I'm fucking with it. When I heard Project English, it was like maybe 2 songs, and I was like, what the fuck, bro? Go on with this. I ain't like it.
You know, it's that transition of, you know, you had all this, you know, all this to talk about. Now you kind of in that area where you like, I done said all this, now I'm finna, you know what I mean, try some new shit.
But it wasn't just that. The production wasn't great. You could tell he didn't feel it. Like, you could tell what the artists are really, like, on it like that.
Yeah.
Like, okay, when Master P dropped Only God Can Judge Me, people didn't like it, but that was a hard album to me. But when I heard Ghetto Postage, man, you don't turn this bullshit off, bro. I can keep it 100 about niggas that I like for some reason.
Yeah.
For some reason, these days, niggas just... I'm going along with it, nigga, because I'm just part of the clan, and I got the owl tatted on me, and I'm just gonna ride with it. Nah, that shit is trash, bro.
Sometimes you just gotta wake up and be like, look, nigga, that ain't it.
Nah, that ain't it.
There's been hella times where you done made music, and you be like, what you think? And I'm like,
right. Tell the truth. That's his problem. He got too many yes men around him. He feel like he can go in the booth and say anything, and people gonna fuck with it, which they do. But that don't mean that it's hard. That don't mean that it's creative and you a great artist.
No. I think he just going there and just saying a lot of shit and hoping that he just throw it at the wall and it stick.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? He know we in the era where motherfuckers can say whatever they want to, and just because of his status or who he is, people gonna cling on to it and be like, you know what? Shit, you know, hey, Dre sucked a dick, but hey, he said he sucked a dick, but shit, I'm cool with it.
Bro.
You know, like,
that's what they do, basically. Like, you just, like, if Drake say it's cool to do anything, y'all just gonna ride with it. And I just think it's a bunch of weird-ass people that's Drake fans. Don't get me wrong, bro. Drake got some hard songs.
When he's himself.
Huh?
When he's himself.
When he's ghost-written by the proper ghostwriter. Let's be real. I remember, see, I've been doing music to the point where it's like, I knew when he had a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
As soon as I heard, I'm like, yeah, somebody different wrote this shit. This ain't him. And I forgot which album it was, but I knew the transition when it happened. You know, and then it came out some years later that Quentin Miller was writing this shit.
Yeah.
And Meek Mill had put him out there, and, you know, the rest is history. But to me, I just can't get with weak shit, bro.
Man.
If you tough, nigga, you tough. I don't have to like you. But if the song tough, I'm like,
that's a nice song. That's a good song. You know what I'm saying? That's a good rap song. He put it together. Or it's, you know, that team put it together. And it's a good album. Okay, you know, but no.
And people doing this tribal shit, it's like, oh, well, if you like Kendrick, you can't like Drake. If you like Drake, you can't like Kendrick. Kendrick done made some songs, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, yeah. Because I'd be like, hell no, nigga, that ain't it.
Right. To me, the To Pimp a Butterfly album, I'm like, you don't follow up Good Kid, Mad City with this shit, bro.
I concur.
And when he came out with Damn, I'm like, okay, that's the K dot I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But this Iceman shit, You named it right, because this shit is not hot.
It's not cold either.
That shit is horrible, G.
That shit lukewarm.
This shit, bro.
It need to be put on the shelf. Cold. Froze. That shit whack. And don't get us wrong. It ain't like that we just come out of the gate swinging. We just hate Drake. That's not it.
I tried to like it.
I ain't trying to like it. I tried to listen.
I tried my best to be like, okay, maybe let's see where he coming from with this. And then to go back and get with Future, exactly how Kendrick said you would. You ran to Atlanta.
And then name the song, ran Atlanta.
Yeah. You's a sucker, bro. That's some weak ass shit.
That's like going back to the old bitches that he arguing about niggas about, which I'm probably sure he probably did.
He did that too. He said something about A$AP Rocky with Rihanna.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, he said a lot of shit about a lot of people in that motherfucker.
This the most I knew he was sensitive, but bro, come on.
Yeah. That nigga. Like it's one song on there that I like, and it was it Make 'Em Pay, shit like that. And that's the only thing. It was like because of the sample, the niche sample for free, and it was like you can tell he really meant that what he was rapping about, but then everything else that was built around it was like, nigga, like you're trying too hard. You're pushing. Right. You're pushing
with this mob boss shit.
I don't know, like nigga, we like that's like one of the niggas we grew up with. We ain't never seen you fight before, nigga. Like, and then all of a sudden you just want to crack niggas across melons and shit, and pop niggas. You the superest gangster in the motherfucking world and shit. Like stop with that, Jimmy. You forget you was in wheelchairs and in commercials grabbing niggas' asses and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Blackface and all of that.
Yeah, like dog, like it's not in your character. Like you don't have to like push the narrative to prove who you are. Just be you.
Right.
Rap.
Do what got you there.
Be successful.
When you first got there, you was doing shit that came from a nerdy ass nigga that people can relate to. Just like Kanye when he had beat 50 Cent, supposedly. Mm-hmm. You know, that it came out later that they was buying units, but whatever. He beat 50 Cent, but he did it his way. He wasn't talking no gangster shit. He just made good music.
Yeah.
But you know, this guy, I'm like, bro, the way you was talking greasy and this and that, like, man, nobody want to hear that shit.
You went from being a sprain ankle and you ain't nothing to play with to you'll pay a nigga to hit 50 niggas and popping this and all this. Like, nigga, hold on, boy. Like, speak metaphorically and, you know, be witty and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And get your cadence back.
Even that Nokia song I thought was all right. I thought that was pretty good. How that shit go? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling? I thought that was all right. Little club record or whatever. You know, the bitches like it. But then you got all of this music where you trying new flows and you just sounding so bland and just, bro, turn this shit off. If you gonna sound like that, at least be saying something that's fire.
All he doing is throwing shit at the wall and see if it stick.
Yeah.
Every time something that came, I mean, this ain't nothing new. Everybody talk about this shit over and over again. But the whole culture vulture aspect, like, all right, let me go to the UK, bruv, and try to be on this, or let me go down here to Jamaica, the Afro beats and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it even works sometimes, you know, like the Hotline Bling and excuse me, like, you know, shit like that. It worked at that point in time because he's always trying to stay ahead of, you know, trying to stay ahead of the curve or the next new thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to do that, get your own record label, become an A&R, you know what I mean? Or search for the talent and then put them out. You know what I'm saying?
This needs to be said, too, for the people that don't know and don't understand the music industry. Drake is a puppet. He is an industry plant, bro.
I think so.
Literally. Like,
I think so,
everything was put together for this nigga. You first signed, your management was with Jay Prince, and then you was already doing tours and big events and arenas and all that before you even got with Wayne.
Yeah.
What people don't understand that was before he even got with Wayne. So if you got all of this money behind you, you've got all this momentum. Why the fuck would you sign to a nigga that signed to another nigga that signed to a label? That makes no sense, bro.
It makes perfect sense.
What you mean?
It makes perfect sense. because he even said it in his song. He said, "Is it because of his?" Can we say the J word?
Oh, the Jewish.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about what he said about Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Yeah, that line. Okay. Yeah.
So,
he trying to hide his real fun and his real back.
Yeah. So
that's what it is.
Yeah. So that's what it is. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So you insert the industry plant, then you get all these people by the masses to follow you.
And you get these other people that's really influencing to co-sign.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And they blindly following him.
Right,
so it makes sense about all these Drake fans.
See, people that don't understand, Degrassi was on a closed circuit TV show. It was a closed circuit TV show. At that time, the highest paid motherfuckers from the same company or somebody that had a TV show that was like that or similar was Lil Romeo and Master P and them. Mm-hmm. They was the highest paid. Even they didn't have enough money to market what Drake was pushing with the mixtape, the album, whatever that came out first. That type of marketing strategy was like $10 million. So there's no way that they giving that money to just some random actor on a closed network TV show. There's no way. So the money had to come from somewhere else. And it definitely wasn't Young Money.
Yeah.
So people need to understand.
Young Money then anyway.
They wasn't even involved. I remember there was an interview with Wayne talking about when he first met Drake and how like the type of crowd he was pulling and shit. And he was just like, man, you doing this on your own, and he ended up signing to Young Money. But I'm thinking like, what was the point, G?
He wanted notoriety.
Right.
He needed that clout. He wanted the notoriety, so he wanted to attach himself to somebody that in the game that was super hot right then.
Right. And at one point,
it was him.
He did it again at one point. At one point, he had to go back in, negotiate his contract, whatever. Mm-hmm. This nigga had Jordan deals. He had everything. He had enough money to have his own label, do his own thing, never be under nobody. He went back to Underway. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why would you do that?
Hide the money. I don't know.
That's why I'm telling you, bro. They want to hide the fact this nigga's an industry plant. It ain't no mistake that this nigga came out immediately endorsing Sexy Red.
Yeah.
We know shit, industry plant. Mm-hmm. He immediately go and get behind anybody that got some type of following or whatever, and he get whatever he need to get from them.
I think he genuinely just be wanting to fuck these bitches, and he's just a soft ass nigga.
You Drake, you want to fuck Sexy Red? You want that?
I'm just saying. You don't think he tried? You don't think he succeeded?
I think he would, but I don't know.
But look, how would you move forward with the youth knowing that, okay, you see the agenda that she's pushing. How can I amplify that?
Oh, he that's part of his job.
Yeah. I'm just saying, herself, she wouldn't have been able to do that by herself, but he
right. He is helping her. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. He is. He put gas on the fire. Yeah. And then out of nowhere, he came out doing homosexual shit. Getting his nails painted, doing all the shit, and getting barrettes in his hair, which I know niggas did that shit before, but the way he was going about it, I'm like, bro, where this shit come from out of nowhere?
Yeah.
And the clothes he was wearing and shit, then he getting the BBL and shit, like, what the fuck? That ain't gay. That's some gay ass shit, G. That's sweet, man. You can't. Boy, you got some heavy sugar in your tank,
man. Hey, when I seen that nigga was like, you know what I'm saying, like getting the BBLs and doing all that stuff, and then I'm like, how do you just hop up out of that shit, and then all of a sudden you like, you the hardest nigga on the planet, and you gonna do all this to a nigga when you see him, or a nigga that's really from that cloth and like really like that, and really be squabbling with niggas and shit. Like,
man, nobody believe in that.
Yeah,
bro. I'm gonna tell you, I knew something was off when I seen Drake on stage one time. He was wearing, I think he had on like a Knicks jersey and like some Timbs or something, but his body language, I'm like, how is this the same nigga writing these rhymes and shit? He looked like a fucking cornball and a goof up there. It just don't add up to me.
I don't put nothing past nobody. You know what I'm saying? You done seen some of the homo thugs and sweet niggas. They done beat the shit out of the niggas who's supposed to be the hardest niggas on the planet.
I get that.
But that that nigga, not only him, because there's a lot of you niggas that's like Drake out here, but him, yeah, you see that shit, you like.
And I say the Drake fan needs to be studied, G. To me, I look at a lot of similarities between this nigga and LeBron James.
Oh, man.
Bro, Drake had a ghostwriter. LeBron had super teams to get it done. Drake got the weak ass mentality, and he got the loyal fans no matter what the fuck he do. Same for LeBron James.
You know what it is? It's 3 + 3 = 8.
That's a little inside joke for Frank bitch ass. Yeah. So look.
Yeah, I only wear LeBrons, nigga.
Yeah. So
like a spray ankle boy, ain't nothing to play with. You know, it makes sense because they both was on the rise. LeBron was on the rise, and then he did that
song forever. Yeah, they just alike, bro.
And now you mad at him,
right?
You're extra sensitive with LeBron and shit. Like
you could tell, yeah. And then it's like, okay, when Kendrick dropped them records, what you do? You went and try to sue the nigga. LeBron be telling them motherfuckers, getting them kicked out the game. LeBron couldn't stand Kobe. Even though he tried to act like we was cool, we was friends, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. When Kobe died, did you go to his funeral? No. When Kobe died, did you dedicate the championship to him? No. Like every other Laker did. They the same type of nigga, bro.
Parallel, yeah.
They the same type of nigga. They industry, I won't say LeBron is a plant, but he is overrated and hyped up, and he's allowed to get away with more shit than most people.
True.
You got to think about it. This nigga been on steroids. Hella people that came out saying he on steroids. Not one ESPN show segment talked about it. Not one time was he coming to the podium to discuss it. Never. Yeah. When Michael Jordan was brought up on gambling and all that shit, even though it wasn't illegal. Oh, he had the answer to that. It was books written about it, all of that. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, this nigga can get accused. He can be on biogenesis dockets as LJ. His wife was attached to this trainer that was there. All of that. Mm. All that smoke.
That's deep.
And we supposed to think there's no fire. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You cheating, nigga. We know it. Nigga's 40. You 41 and you still jumping out the gym like that. Stop it. Stop it. And when you was disappearing and shit and going to Miami in the middle of the season, you came back playing different.
And you losing your hair.
Yeah. That's another steroid thing. Yeah.
3 times. How many times that nigga lose his hair? Bro, after he got hair in play.
I don't even know what he doing. I have no idea what he doing. At one point, nigga, Anthony Day was like, hey, your hair lift up. And his hair was all the way back, lifted up. He's like, put your hair down. I didn't even know it. Man. And when he's in Miami wearing that headband and shit, that motherfucker was way back here. Yeah, he been losing, bro.
That nigga had a toupee.
Yeah, man.
That nigga had a convertible. But anyway, man, back to this Drake shit, man. Yeah. So, you said you gave it a listen, right?
Yeah, I did. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I couldn't get through it. I was so annoyed. It's hard for me to listen to shit that make me want to throw up.
Man, it's a lot of whining and a lot of like.
I listened to half of it.
Nigga, for real.
And I had to turn it off. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I pushed through it. I listened to it. Like I said, obviously I had to get through it to hear some of the one of the was it 18 tracks or something like that? Mm. Something like that. One of the tracks I just like. That's it.
Yeah.
And that's because of the sample, and I really feel like it was him trying to, it was heartfelt from him because he felt like he may have felt like he was trapped at that time, especially being in that fucked up deal. But you bought it on yourself.
Right. Trying
to sue the damn label, and then you mad at them, and then you want to get out of the deal because you extra sensitive and emotional about the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
And this is another thing too. When I say I'm a fan of somebody or I like their music or I'm excited to hear something from them, I can explain why.
Yeah.
Oh, because he did this, he did that. When I heard him say this is unique. He's this, he's blah, blah, blah. These motherfuckers, they like NBA YoungBoy fans. They can't tell you why they want to hear this retarded shit.
I can't listen to that nigga.
This nigga be, yeah. How the fuck is that good to hear? That, like, I'm seriously wondering if somebody buying this nigga streams or something. Something don't make sense, bro. I ain't never heard nobody bumping this nigga shit. I ain't never seen much from this nigga.
Who, NBA?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a lot of little motherfuckers out here that be listening to this shit. Cause I be moving around and I have no idea. And I just be like, y'all the vote. Like, look, we was growing up. Anytime we heard Fran Drescher talk, you'd be like, ugh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Or you just be like, I can't remember somebody else. I'd be like, Marsha. You just be like, ugh, just like, don't talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the same feel that I get when I listen to Drake or when I listen to NBA. You just be like, how y'all, the voice isn't soothing. You know what I'm saying? No,
like, what about that is appealing?
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What's appealing about this? And it ain't, and I just think it's more of like niggas are like, man, I can't listen to this shit, but they listen to him so much and they feed it to him so much that it's like almost secondhand, and they just like, oh yeah, that's tight. I kind of like that. Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's been some whack ass niggas out here, man. Whack as fuck. But then you listen to it, he's like, I can see why people might like it. Like Soulja Boy, Superman. That shit was whack as a motherfucker. But then when you hear it and you see kids dance to it, I'm like, okay, I see why kids like it.
Yeah, because it's
catchy. Waka Flocka. When you hear Hard in the Pain, you hear, oh, let's do it. Nice beat, different sounding hook. Beat is crazy when you put on some subs. I see why people might like it. This nigga, bro,
right here.
Man.
Hey.
Bro, I'm serious. It sounds like a human roach trying to rap. I don't get it. Bro, he whack as a motherfucker. I'm like, God damn.
Hey.
Not one good song, nigga.
That's what made me not like Drake. When I heard that nigga start singing and doing that fucking...
Yeah, I can get crying ass shit, bro. Yeah.
How could you ever do that?
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I was just like, dog, I'm like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hear him spit on Successful, you hear him spit on Stay Scheming and shit like that. You're like, all right. You know, this like, all right, he making, you know, decent music.
He had some shit. Yeah, he had some nice verses, all of that. Had some shit. But then as an artist, for me, when I go back, I'm like, man, but you had a fucking ghostwriter, G.
Yeah.
I ain't never had nobody write my shit ever. Not one bar. Now, if a nigga give you a suggestion in the studio, that's one thing. I ain't never had it, but if it's hard, I might take it.
Yeah.
That, bro, you got 40. See, as somebody that wrote music, put full albums out, all that shit, you got 40 niggas in there helping you. You got hundreds and thousands of people bringing you songs that's already done.
Yeah.
How are you saying you that nigga? How? I don't understand that shit, bro. You are not.
You're Voltron.
You're not a singer. If Beyonce have to have somebody write a song for Neo, whatever, cool, she's a singer. People are there to hear her sing.
Yeah.
You're a fucking rapper. What you say matters.
Yeah.
So if you're a rapper and you just need to have niggas writing man, I don't give these niggas no credit because they don't do the same shit we doing.
Yeah. MC Shan said he broke the cardinal rules.
Yeah.
In hip hop.
Yeah.
Like you don't sue for having a battle and then doing this over lyrics.
Weakest
and
shit
you
ever,
don't
bro.
have a ghostwriter.
The weakest shit ever. That's what I'm saying. LeBron James stack his team. LeBron James flop all the time. It's the same mentality. It's weak as fuck.
Yeah. Whining, crying.
Speaking of weak as fuck, let's switch a little bit. This nigga Ray J, man. Bro. This nigga Ray J, dog.
Man, dog.
Ray J,
dog.
You done got in there with super high fire and got your ass beat up.
Man, He froze your ass.
You got peeled off the pavement, G. What the fuck?
You got Drake, straight Iceman.
Right. Nah, Ray J ain't never been a tough nigga. We know that. Like, except when he called into the Breakfast Club talking about he got goons that digging niggas' booties and shit. Pause. Remember that shit?
I remember when he tried to get on that Fabulous.
That's what we were talking about. Yeah.
And Fabulous like, yeah, man, you know, he just kind of like touched my shirt.
Yeah.
And it was in the hallway.
Yeah, Ray J, bro, cut it out, man. You got to go away, G. That's crazy.
Man, I thought he was dying like of a heart issue or something like that.
Yeah, he said that. You know,
but you
niggas do anything for attention.
Yeah, but you ain't here fighting.
That's like you seen the one with Johnny Manziel fighting? Johnny Manziel built like a fucking 65-year-old man, but that nigga, hey, he whooped dude ass. So I give it to him. He did pretty good in MMA. Yeah,
I ain't seen that.
Motherfuckers going out sad out here, man.
Man, yeah, but Ray J, man, I know you doing it for the gram. I know you doing it for whatever you doing it for. Whatever and however you doing it for. You just need to stop. They don't need it done. Because you just had it done to you by a nigga who went viral off a motherfucking Vine.
Man.
And that nigga wasn't in there playing. He talking about some, you see other things. I was like, we had a plan. Hold on.
Yeah.
You talking about all these about scripted fights.
Yeah.
Some niggas is not finna get in here and follow these plans. You see Joshua ain't finna sit up here and follow these motherfucking shit for Jake Paul.
Yeah.
So what makes you think you finna get in here and you really swinging at this nigga and you talking about some we had a plan? A plan to what?
And Ray J, bro, you can't fight worth a fuck.
No.
I was just talking about this the other day. It blows my mind the amount of people that can't fight.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you can't at all?
Because the niggas be doing a lot of this. And they ain't never actually had to get into them motherfucking them gloves.
Man.
That's what I'm saying.
And there be certain people, bro, the way they stand and the way they choreograph, I'm like, bro, I'll beat your ass.
You can't sit up here and say like you'll do, because in their head, the internet got people thinking that just because they say it, like they actually will do it or they actually feel it.
Yeah, it make them feel comfortable.
Yeah, but you ain't really had hands-on experience.
Yeah, it's getting wild out there. Really wild. And I never understood the people that be grown as fuck and say they never been in a fight. I'm like, damn, never? Now, see, I know we come from somewhere that's like, niggas quick to get it in. Like, when I was growing up, this was a fight every other day. Every other day. Mm-hmm. Now it's like, ain't nobody fighting. They pussy, man. Let's be real. Y'all some pussies out here, man. Y'all ain't trying to scrap. You ain't trying to knuckle up. You ain't trying to handle that. But, you know, it is what it is. Speaking of boxing, this nigga Floyd Mayweather is broke, G. This nigga pawned.
I don't believe it.
He pawned over $100 million in jewelry and got $13 million back. Facts. Floyd Mayweather had over 300 cars. Floyd Mayweather then blew all that money. And then he want to say that some accountant or somebody that was in charge of his affairs ended up stealing money. Man, cut the shit, bro. We see what the fuck you be doing. What the fuck you need an $18 million watch for? We see what you doing. And you just blew the money thinking that it's just endless. And then you gotta understand, Floyd ain't got no huge endorsements and shit like that to get him to $1 billion. That was straight cash from fighting. Mm-hmm. So I don't know why they be thinking that money is endless, especially when you spend it like that.
I think that he thought that he was going to be able to, that he was a bigger brand than what he thought it was, and that TMT shit was going to last. And even then, he like 50, like a lot of people don't give 50 the credit of trying to be like, hey, you know, he make fun of him, but he was like, hey, you doing this with your bread, and you doing this. Boy, they ain't want to hear that. That's what I'm thinking.
50 flat out said the money gonna run out. Mm-hmm. Said you can't sustain it. Look at your lifestyle. Yeah. Everywhere you go, you fly. First of all, you got more than one private jet for no reason. You flying 20, 30 motherfuckers everywhere you go. Yeah. Security everywhere you go. you got to bring a dude that's just bringing cash. That's just another dude just bringing jewelry. You got to fly your cars there and all of that. Like, what are we doing here, bro?
Shit, yeah.
What are we doing? And we talking about G4s, nigga, where they paying like $20,000 an hour.
Yeah.
You know.
That's why. It's like, come on. You can't. There's not that many places in America that you can go that you ain't touching down personally to where you can't have 2 or 3 cars in this spot, 2 or 3 cars in this spot. And they don't have to be luxury brand cars because you're not consistently going to be driving these motherfuckers. Like, how many oil changes a year do this particular car get?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's something that Diddy used to do. Diddy used to never travel with clothes because he always had a mansion in every city or somewhere to stay that already had clothes. But that's always been crazy to me, bro. Like, what is he really done? Because I know the nigga can't read.
100% think, and this is no shade to him or nothing like that, but I 100% don't think that he's intellectually inclined enough to know. Like, street smart, yes. Boxing, IQ, high as fuck. But common sense and financially, I don't think he has it.
Yeah, I don't think Floyd is smart enough to keep up. Really, no.
You know? And maybe he felt like somebody was stealing, but he was overspending. Spending frivolously for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's public. We can see it. We done seen the videos of him. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do this, such and such.
Right.
Because he wants that flash. And you seen it. You seen it through AB. You seen it through other boxes and shit. Them trying to follow his fucking method and then turn around. It's like, boom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, when you living like that, you got to keep fighting. You got to keep fighting. And every payday ain't finna be 100 million.
Yeah.
So.
And even then, it's like, man, like, you fighting and you getting these millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. And it's like the payroll that you have for all these people should be, okay, accounted, allotted and accounted for. Yearly shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's like at some point you got to be like, all right, let me make these investments and do this. Which some of the investments in his watches and shit like that, yeah, I get it.
You can get some of that back.
Yeah, you can get some of them.
Diamonds are like cars. As soon as you leave, they worth less. Yeah.
True. So you get bust down shit, but you should have kept them a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be indulged in certain walks of life and learning how to do certain things, you need to be superly inclined to saying, okay, look, all right, I need to make this money off of this, or I need to make sure that this is an investment, not a liability. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think a lot of people know the difference between assets and liabilities, and that's one of his flaws. He's everything that he did, everything that he does is liable. You know what I'm saying? And the people he have around him is liable. Even with certain circumstances, like with the T.I. situation, you know what I'm saying? It's like you
Going
don't have,
jail,
it's like you don't have people around you to say, hey, look, that's a bad investment. Whether it's just spending too much money on this, why you need to spend $200,000 on this, and we could have just paid $10,000, $20,000, and motherfuckers could have ate simply this.
Same thing.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, but you wanted to be overtopping his trafficking because you want people to be like, oh, Floyd did that, but you don't get no returns on braggadocious shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now,
there's no return on it.
Was he got put on child support for a 4-year-old, $1 million child support, and he had issues. How?
$1 million a year?
I don't know what it was.
Or $1 million just in its entirety.
I don't think it was just $1 million in its entirety. I think it was just $1 million a year or something like that.
Shit.
But he had trouble. I'm like, let you Floyd money, man. What's going on? You know, and I guess that's how people figured it out. But
he was having trouble. He was having trouble when he told the motherfuckers that he had all that property in New York. And 50 called his bluff. He like, he ain't got no fucking property in New York.
Yeah, he lying.
He ain't got no properties in New York, nigga. Do you know how? And he broke it down. You know how much it costs to not own just a rent, rent one of these places in the condo that you said all these condos you said you had, let alone buy the whole complex. I guess. Nah, man. I think people live well beyond their means a lot. And they don't understand the difference between assets and liabilities.
No, look, we're going to switch gears a little bit. Shout out to Chris Brown, man. He just got, he was awarded his doctorate in visual and performing arts.
Okay.
So I thought that was a good thing. We got to give him a shout out for that.
Yeah. Clap it up for you.
I like Chris Brown music. I like a lot of them. And this girl I know, man, she's like the biggest Chris Brown fan. It don't matter what that nigga makes. She going crazy. I be thinking like, really? All right. It's real bubblegumish, but all right, man.
Like the niggas like Drake. So.
I like Chris Brown, though. He got some shit. So, let's switch it up a little bit. The Kevin Hart roast. Let me ask you straight up. Do you think they went too far? Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I think they went too far?
Yeah.
I mean, roasts, that's what a roast is for. No, I don't think they went too far. Should things be discussed? Yes. Mm-hmm. If he gave them open, say what you want or whatever the fuck, he can take it.
Yeah.
He should be able to take the criticism. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's constructive and not out of the box disrespectful, like, fuck you and spit on your mama grave type shit.
Right.
But as long as it's constructive criticism, and they giving it to him, like, hey, cause Cat
they both went hard on each other. Yeah. Like, he brought up Cat getting whooped by a 12-year-old. That was crazy. But look, my opinion on it is I'm with you 100%. Like, if you signed up for it, cool. You signed up for that. It is what it is. It's how roasts are done. Mm-hmm. My only issue is when you start bringing up shit that got nothing to do with Cat Williams, like the George Floyd shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did you just use this as an opportunity to make a racist joke?
Yeah.
George Floyd family didn't sign up for that. Mm-hmm. Like, there's somebody that's dead and gone. And then the people that made the Charlie Kirk joke, I'm like,
yeah,
what the fuck does Charlie Kirk have to do with this? Like, everybody ain't joking. If he want to sign up to be talk, everybody on that stage sign up, people talk shit. But the way y'all throwing shit at dead people that ain't got nothing to do with this, I don't like that, bro.
I think, and I agree with you on that. Like I said, speaking on the dead is a thing that I'll never respect. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even if I'm mad at my worst enemy, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bring up his, the dead relative or something unless motherfucker was just speaking on mine, and the only way I'm gonna speak on it is like I'm gonna sing you to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And
only way I'm gonna speak on it is like, let's say I kill a nigga that didn't rape my daughter. Yeah. Then nigga is fuck you and everybody that love you.
Yeah.
But if it's some like, nigga, we don't like each other and somebody kill you, it's like, nah, leave that shit alone. That nigga dead. He ain't here to defend himself, so leave it alone.
Yeah, I mean, I done had a problem with some dead ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? Shit, fuck them niggas, dog, but innocent.
Hey, you just went back on everything you just said.
No,
I ain't gonna speak on them dead motherfuckers.
But listen, you said a roast. So look. So this is where I'm at with it. If we're having a roast, if we sign up for a roast and say, all right, we're going to be on a roast. We just talking shit. You can talk shit about me. I'm going to talk shit about you. Yeah. That's cool. But then when you just start bringing up like this dead people that ain't got shit to do with the shit, that's different.
I see what you're saying.
But I ain't saying that like, I ain't had don't talk. If we roasting then, no, we just out normal and then we got a problem with this nigga dead and he just come up with a conversation. I ain't gonna be like, hey man, no, fuck that nigga. Yeah. Cause it was fucking before he went.
Yeah.
Or fuck him before she went. I let this nigga know. Fuck you and fuck everything you stand for. We done probably went to fisticuffs a couple times or some shit like that.
I think it depends because it's like.
But I'm not gonna go out my way to sit here and be like, yeah, I'm smoking on this nigga.
Yeah,
doing all this fucking bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's no disrespect like that. I don't
fuck with him. I'm like, hey, that nigga was stupid. He got himself killed. He's stupid nigga. I might say some shit like that, but I'm not gonna be like going out my way.
Yeah, to
going to niggas like them niggas in Florida, going to niggas' graves, taking pictures and like,
shit. That's wild. Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
Bro. That's some clout chasing shit.
Yeah, that's whole shit.
Yeah, if I'm gonna do all that, I'm gonna just try to get you myself. If I ain't put you there,
right.
If I ain't already had put you there, I'm gonna try to get somebody that you know. I ain't gonna
right.
do all that extra fucking shit.
No,
that shit too much.
Now, speaking on the dead, man, this what's her name? Ashley Janae, the black chick that was they suspected was killed by the white man that said, she hung herself or she killed herself. I forgot how. I don't know all the details, but I did see the video. And the video is showing the white dude butt ass naked.
Man.
In the raw naked nude.
Man, he had dead beat.
Running around, chasing her ass all around. Was it a resort, hotel?
Yeah, something like that.
Chasing her up and down the stairs, fell on the dick and everything, man.
Yeah, like he's trying to swan dive on her and shit. Like really trying to get you.
You know how y'all demonize Diddy for whooping on Cassidy and all that? He was on it like that, chasing her and shit. Ain't no way he can live that one down, bro. Mm-hmm. You on camera doing that, and this girl come up missing? Come on, man. Now they gonna try to figure out a way around it. Mm-hmm. Just like we thought George Zimmerman wasn't gonna go down, even though it was on audio and all that shit. He still got free. Yeah. So I think that's what's gonna happen. I think he gonna figure out a way out that shit. If he ever, I don't even know if he charged yet.
I don't know. I mean, because it didn't happen on U.S. soil. Would they be able to?
Right. I don't know if they could expedite. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, that's sad, bro. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if I was one of my family members, and you ain't even gotta confirm. Yeah. That's enough.
Right.
That's enough because for one, she there with you. You supposed to be protecting her.
Exactly.
And what, however the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like
it was enough before that.
Yeah.
Because if I know, let's say that's my daughter. I know my daughter.
Yeah.
She ain't finna go hang herself, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. She died in your custody.
Yeah, yeah. We need to talk so we can discuss what's going on, and let's see if I can get a person.
And while we talking, I'm just gonna pull that iron out and air your ass out.
Oh, we gonna
do what it is. But anyway,
that's what they said.
That's where I was going.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go. I mean, shit. All right. Go ahead. All right, Claw, shit. I mean, but that's what they said, black women want to say that, being with a white man, is the best thing since sliced bread. You know what I'm saying?
All the security with it.
And because, black men ain't in the business of protecting black women. You know what I'm saying? And they think very less of the black man, and they think all this because as of recently, we've been seeing a lot of videos of all these black women coming out saying that they understand why black men aren't being protected. Why all these black women hate black men so much because they date outside their race and all these things, but then turn around and that's where they get the most security from, is from these white men, these Caucasian men that make them feel comfortable and coddled and secure and safe, but then turn around. You just been seeing all these
man. They're a man who can control.
Yeah, because if a black man tells you to do something shit like that, it's because he's controlling and he's angry and he's all these things, but then turn around and let the boss tell you to do something and go over and go out there and you make sure you take out that trash. You're going to do all this stuff, but then you want to come home and the man said, your man, your black man, your baby daddy, your husband, whoever he is, hey, can you do this?
Gonna kill and die for you, bro.
Nah, I ain't finna do that. What makes you think I'm finna do that and
your
shit?
Legs too.
Yeah. No, they ain't even doing that because they waiting for boss. And it's like, you starting to see all these videos of these white dudes punching these black women in the face, punching on these black women, telling them what to do, spitting on them, doing all these things. And then the first thing out of their mouths is, the black man don't protect black women.
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? We tell you what's going on beforehand. You don't listen. Something happened to you. Now you expect somebody to dive out there head first for you.
Yeah, because
that's crazy.
That's what they do.
That's crazy.
They've been getting the black man. They been getting their cousins, their brothers, their uncles. They been getting all these niggas killed
Mm-hmm.
Because they're emotionally charged and then turn around and then now you want us to go up against quote unquote what they say on the video, Master. You want us to go against Master or your boss or the man that you look up to, the man that you look up and say he guards here and said, oh, he's the one because
and you follow all his rules and his teachings and his way of life. You think everything he does is the right way of doing things, even though your black man telling you this is how we get paid, this is how we level up.
And you question it.
You question that, but then you look on TV and you see what Becky's doing. You see, oh, Becky got the hair. She doing this, she doing that, and and Tom is doing this, he's doing that. I want their life.
Yeah,
bitch, we ain't them. We got to figure out a way to get there. Becky and Tom had that money passed down. Becky and Tom got good friends to put them in. I mean, got certain friends that could put them in the positions to get that money. We don't have that. We got to go about things a little bit different. See, but y'all don't want to hear that shit. That's why they be pissing me off when they always talking that, oh, we the most educated. No, you're the most enrolled. And just because you go to school and go somewhere don't mean that you're smart, don't mean that you're elevated, motherfucker. I've seen so many people go on college campuses and ask them the simplest questions ever, and these dumb motherfuckers know nothing.
Man.
Nothing. With phones at your fingertips, with AI that can tell you anything you want to know, you don't know shit. And black men still make more money than you. So at what point do you sit back and say, okay, maybe I should shut the fuck up. Maybe I should just be feminine. Maybe I should behave like a woman. Maybe I should be a better mom. Maybe I should work on myself. Maybe I should look in the mirror. Maybe I should ask myself the questions that I need to ask and to get on one accord with this man, but you don't want to do that.
And, and this comes from, and this is what they'll say. Oh, how dare you get up there and, speak on black women. You guys hate black women. No, we do not hate black women. That is not it. We just hate certain women. We hate certain people.
Not only that, but since when does guidance and structure and correction mean hatred?
That's horrible. That's horrible in their eyes. That's what they've been taught. If constructive criticism comes from us as black men, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Because
how dare you? You're just a black man.
Exactly. It looks at that, but if it comes from them, like, oh well, Tom knows best. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, because he's successful and he's out here, he's running this and stuff. Yeah. But if you had the gumption and the faith and believed in me like you believe in this motherfucker, we can have this.
Right.
It wouldn't be just him having this and you working for him. You be working with me. And we would have this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was just on a panel the other day, man, and I forgot the fucking lady name. Her name was some Dissa or some Tessa or some shit like that. But she talking, bro, and I'm thinking like, bro, what the fuck is you talking about? I swear to God, I thought I was being trolled. And then she sat right there while her man is on the panel too. This man driving truck. She at home chilling. Her man is on the panel, and she like, I ain't chasing no man. I ain't trying to keep no man there. If he want to leave, he can leave. I'm looking at her like, what the fuck wrong with this motherfucker?
I'm like, bye, bitch.
Now look, just a few minutes after that, we talking about bitches selling it. And he chime in and he say, well, what about the niggas that's killing women because he ain't giving her the number? I'm like, that's why she like that. That right there, that weak ass nigga, that's why she like that, man. And I'm on somebody else's podcast and I can't say what I want to say, but I'm like, there's some soft ass shit going on here, man.
So he chimed in and was like,
defending her in the argument. She on the woman's side no matter what. I'm just asking her a simple question. Why do you feel this way? Why do you feel that way? Can't nobody say nothing? What about accountability? What about the woman and her actions? Blah, blah, blah. Didn't matter. She gonna figure out a way to deflect and do something else. And that nigga was right there to uphold it. After she said all that shit, let a bitch come on a podcast and disrespect me in public like that.
So
who the fuck you talking to? Hey, nah, call me. Get your ass off this podcast. Who the fuck you think you disrespecting?
So he wasn't in the same room, but he
was on the panel with her. But I'm thinking like, bro, and people they don't even look at that like that's wrong.
Because niggas these days are scared of conflict.
That's true too, especially with their woman.
Yes.
They want to keep getting regular vagina and they don't want to lose their kids. So they gonna just say whatever to go along with her.
Man, look here. Look, you only get, hey, fuck this. You get one life.
Facts.
You get one life, and there ain't no replays, ain't no nothing, because don't nobody know what the fuck is after this once the player is gone.
Mm-hmm. And the thing about old girl that got killed by this white guy, she was online saying how, ladies, y'all need to get y'all white, man. And black men ain't this and black men ain't that. I'm thinking like, damn, ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, you leading the charge, and now look at you.
The irony. Crazy.
She
shouldn't have lost her life, but damn.
Yeah. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, what are you expecting is if y'all go watch the video, but when you watch this, go watch the video and then come back and rewatch it and then be like, okay, yeah, we okay.
Yeah. You know what they gonna say?
What's that?
They gonna say, well, what about the brothers, all the white women that got them locked up and lied on them? Hey,
we ain't talking about that.
Hold on. Who? What was the color of the accuser that accused Tupac falsely?
Yeah.
What was the color of the lady that initially accused Bill Cosby?
Black.
What was the color of the lady that accused Mike Tyson?
Black.
Exactly. What was the color of the lady that accused Diddy of some shit? And she was doing all the shit.
Black.
Come on, man. We can't just say it's a white woman thing. We can't just do that.
Yeah, it's a woman thing.
Yeah.
It's a bad woman thing. Because there is good women out there. You know what I'm saying? It is good women that wake up natural. It is good women who know they wrong. It is good women who know themselves. It is the women that are emotionally intelligent. You know what I'm saying? It's not all women, and we're not generalizing women. It's certain women, like it is certain niggas, like it is certain white folks and hunkies and whatever the fuck you want to call them, crackers. All this fucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, look, they can say, I don't give a fuck. Say what you want to say. I'm going to say what the fuck I say. See me, get my back dirty. Put me on my pockets.
I saw this meme where it was talking about which woman you was take. It was like Zendaya was on there, Young Miami. It was a couple of different, and I said, I forgot who I picked, but it was somebody that wasn't no hoe. And he was like, well, Zendaya ain't no hoe. I said, nigga, you seen her in these movies?
You seen her in Euphoria?
I don't know, but I know I've been seeing clips, man.
Clippity clap.
100% naked, getting it in, basically. And I'm like, bro,
yeah,
you ain't got to do that to be no movie star, man. You ain't got to. You telling me Halle Berry had to do Monsters Ball? She was Halle fucking Berry at the time. You know, it's certain shit. Like, you ain't never seen Denzel do no sex scene because he refused to.
Yeah.
You ain't got to do that shit, bro. And I look at somebody like that, like take Lala Anthony, for example. I'm like, damn, you was already famous, already rich. You was married to an NBA legend. You ain't got to want for nothing, but you chose to get butt-ass naked for 50 cents every week. And I'm like, bro, nah, you got your body done and you just said, fuck it, I'm going to be a TV hoe. Yep. Could you marry or wife a chick that did sex scenes in movies? I couldn't do it either, bro. I'm cool, man. The fact that my kids...
I would rather you be promiscuous and
Facts.
me not know
Facts.
than to actually see where a motherfucker be like, hey man, this your girl?
Yep. And your kids.
Yeah, and your kids, your parents, and the motherfuckers be like, you go to the barbecue and shit, and the motherfucker, you just go in there to get some food, and the motherfucker like, hey man, you married her? Shit, nigga, I used to jack off to her when I was
on everything, like, bro. What the fuck? And what's the difference between that and doing porn?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, you did everything except being penetrated.
Yeah, do she really got that thing? Can she really do? Nigga, get the fuck out of my face.
You done swap saliva with this motherfucker. You horny, you humping all this motherfucker. You don't know what's going on. But then I seen another, remember that scene with Tate and that old girl, the black chick? It was one of the power shows. I can't remember which one, but I mean, bro, that's porn, G.
Oh, see,
that's
I was going to say, which power show? Because they was getting it in like...
She 100% bent over, smacking ass, everything, showing, and I'm like, that's porn, G.
Yeah. There's been a lot of them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man, like,
a lot of shows, a lot of scenes in Power, I just like, God damn, man.
Like, why is this necessary? Yeah. Every show, they got it. I'm like, this ain't necessary.
Yeah, and then...
So...
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do it, G. I be looking at that shit like, nah, man. If it's a scene where she kiss a motherfucker, it's like, all right, whatever. But the full on nudity, just going at it, getting it, nah, bro.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of times where I had to fast forward on the power shit. Like, nah, I can't do that. Especially with on that.
The gay.
Yeah,
bro.
Whenever you do like,
man. As soon as I see them looking at each other,
you like, this is just like, it's the look just give off dookie smells.
As soon as they get to talking, they can be at a record store. They talk about what album to get. I'm like, hey, these niggas go, G. They gay, man.
Upside. Turn this shit. Fast forward.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Man, let's talk NBA. Right now, the playoffs is going on, man. That motherfucker, Victor Wembanyama.
Knicks and folk.
Yeah, they should get it. They gonna get that tonight.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to talk about that. I don't know when I'm gonna put this shit out. But yeah, Victor Wembanyama, this dude is unreal, G.
Alien.
But I mean, he's got all of the everything of being one of the greatest of all time, possibly the greatest of all time. We'll see. He got the his mindset is like, fuck them. Fuck them other niggas. It's about us. And I think if he keep that going, he gonna be in good shape, G.
He's a 100% rarity.
Yeah, he gonna be in good shape, especially with the way the game is played now.
Yeah. Physical, big man, can handle the ball, shoot threes, do all this shit. Like, man, he is like...
And he ain't afraid of the moment.
Yeah.
He hit a half-court shot the other night.
Yeah, I seen that.
At the buzzer. I would never personally say anybody's the greatest of all time just because the era is going to be weak as fuck. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if you drop Jordan into this era, he'll average 45. But... Man, that dude with Victor Wembanyama, he gonna be one of the greats. He might be better than Tim Duncan for sure. And the reason why I say that is because his impact on both sides, to me, it's like, okay, Tim Duncan got defensive first teams, back to back, all that shit. He did all that shit. But defensive player of the year, Victor Wembanyama might have 10 of them motherfuckers when he done. He's just so disruptive on the defensive side, bro. It's like he be getting like 7-8 blocks a game and shit, not averaging, but like just on a regular basis. Like, when we ever seen that?
Yeah. That nigga, that's a big ass nigga, man.
Yeah, he big. He agile as fuck too.
Man, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He can handle the ball. His agility is on point. You just ain't never seen a person that, you know what I'm saying? That's like, you know what I'm saying? A person that big that we seen that big that just looks like it's Sean Bradley. You like that? He awkward.
Yeah, Manu Bowl. They look like they can't move. Their legs about to break.
Look like he about to be like.
Yeah, but you know why he like that though? He been stretching ever since he was a little boy. This motherfucker can put his head between his legs like on the floor. He's super flexible.
Yeah.
So I think that's great that he learned how to do that too. Cause them tall niggas, they be tearing shit, breaking it. I just think if I was to change one thing, I would put probably like 15, 20, at least 20 pounds of muscle on him. Then he gonna be a problem. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Victor Wembanyama's scary.
Yeah, he's gonna be a great basketball.
What's this? His second year or third year? Second year,
I think.
And man, he already I think he going to the finals. We'll see. On the other side of the floor, I know people like talking about Shea Alexander, but bro, they comparing this nigga to Kobe, and I'm like, bro, When you ever seen Kobe taken out of the game on key defensive possessions? Hiding them on defense and shit. When you ever seen that from Kobe? No way, bro. Like, y'all gotta stop this shit. Kobe played both sides of the floor, and on the other side, nigga, he wasn't running around screens all day to get his money.
Yeah, he was creating opportunities.
Right. He was doing that. He was putting up those numbers over double teams for the people that like to talk efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Then they talking, oh, we got 2 MVPs. I fucking hate MVP voting, bro. Because it's done by fucking nerds.
Popular vote.
Yeah, and all they doing is taking the team with the best record or one of the top records, and if somebody got a narrative, and then saying, oh, that's the MVP, picking their best player.
Yeah.
All right.
It's popular vote.
Ain't no, if the MVP mattered, then there's no way Steve Nash will have more MVPs than Shaquille O'Neal. If MVPs matter, there's no way Steve Nash will have more MVPs than Kobe Bryant. If MVPs matter, there's no way Michael Jordan would just have 5. That nigga was the best player at least, clear and concise, at least 10 years. So I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Shit is crazy. I can't.
It was only 10 years. Well, it was about, what? Yeah, it was about 10. When Mike come in the game?
Mike came in 84.
84. So, yeah. Well, yeah. Because he
84 to 98.
Yeah,
he lost 2 years, and then he lost 1 year for a broken foot.
Yeah, that's like, what, 9 years?
Nah. 84 to 98. He lost 3 years off of that. Yeah. That's 14 years. That's 11 years.
What?
11 years. Oh, and if you I don't know if you're going to count the year where he came back and played 17 games after retirement.
Yeah, 84 to 98, right?
Mm-hmm.
1994, that'd be 10 years.
What you mean? 94 would be 10 years.
Yeah, I said 94.
Then 4 more years.
Yeah, but he was out 3 years, right?
That's 11.
He was
14
out.
minus 3 is 11.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
1984 to 1994 is 10 years.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm thinking 96. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So look,
11.
yeah. So, yeah. So you like, that's a small amount of time.
Yeah, and look at what he did.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's a small amount of time.
Meanwhile, LeBron James played 23 seasons, just finished his 23rd season,
man,
and got
put the fuck out in the fight.
He got 4 fugazi ass MVP. I mean, 4 fugazi ass championships, and 4. Well, I won't say 4. He got at least 2 fugazi ass MVPs. Man, I can't, bro. I can't wait till this motherfucking nigga's off my team, bro. I've been a Lakers fan since 2000. I can't wait till that motherfucker's off my team, G. I ain't never had an athlete that I can stand more than this motherfucker, man.
Flop master.
Just cry. And then this nigga gonna come out, yeah, you know, I turned back the clock and, you know, what do you say? I assumed that role and got us past the first round. And shut the fuck up, man. You played against a team that didn't have their best player all but one game. And you got Austin Reeves on your team against a bunch of fucking nobodies. And you want to be patted on your back and then you got swept the next round? Shut your bitch ass up, man.
Hey, that's y'all king, man.
God, bro, I can't get with that shit. I can't stand weak shit, man. That's one of the reasons why I look at Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, the way he plays basketball, man, I be watching it like, oh my God, I want somebody to just run up and bow the shit out this nigga out the air or something. The way he flopping and as soon as he's shooting anybody near him, he gonna scoot his legs under him to get a foul. And I'm like, what? When did we get to this point where basketball got so fucking cheap?
Yeah. Any type of contact. Motherfuckers want to call fouls or, oh, you can't do that. And, you know what I'm saying? And then when you're going to convince the referees that that they didn't see what they saw. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta call this, and it's just like, excuse me, it's just like, if you say it enough, they believe it. If you say it enough or do it enough, they believe it.
Yeah. And I look at him and I go, since when did basketball become about foul baiting? I remember when Steph Curry let's go back. I remember when Reggie Miller used to run around screens all the time. I used to be like, why this bitch ass nigga won't just face up and take a motherfucker to the hole and shit. Mm-hmm. And then you get somebody like Steph Curry and Ray Allen that do it way more than Reggie Miller did. And I used to be like, but everybody giving him all this credit and he's doing this off screens. Mm-hmm. But you take somebody like Mike or Kobe, fuck a screen. They running, they saying, niggas, me and you, I'm finna kill you out here on this court. And they doing it to niggas' paws. You know what I'm saying? Right. But then you catch a Shea, it's like, if he ain't dribble, stopping, popping, pulling up, he ain't doing nothing else, bro. And my bad. And if he's got a fast break layup at the rim, everything is about baiting a foul. And I can't get with that. And I wanted to like the nigga. I ain't bullshit.
I don't know. Maybe that's just the era he in, and he working and how he gonna work it. Yeah. But, I mean, he is a good basketball player.
He is a great player. Saying?
You can't take that away from him. But the tactics that they use these days, it's just like it's getting to the point where it's like it's too much.
It's a reason why
to be too much.
Right. It's a reason why James Harden was never seen as one of those ones when it comes to shooting guard. Like, he was never seen as a Kobe or Mike or D Wade or nothing like. It's because of his cheap tactics and his way of getting around, and his traveling and his crazy step back and how he had to kind of cheat to get where he was going as far as a scorer.
Yeah,
it's the same thing with Shea. It's just that now everybody's so soft, they just willing to give rewards for weak shit.
That's a society, man.
Yeah.
And if they allow it, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, when does it change? When does it become? When does that narrative change?
Yeah.
Especially in all sport, all across the board as well, American sports anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. With you on that one, my brother. Man. We touched on a lot of shit, but we got to touch on something, but I'm going to bring in, let me see if she ready to do this shit. I'm going to bring in my girl, Cat. See how she feeling about coming out net here. Damn, she ain't answer.
Pick up the phone. You remember the commercial?
Nah. What you talking about?
You know the commercial used to come on USA late at night?
I do remember that. Yeah.
You don't have to be alone tonight.
I do remember
Call me. Pick up the phone.
On everything, I remember that. Yeah, that's crazy. You ain't lied, G.
Man.
Damn, Cat, what the fuck she doing?
Mm-hmm.
Hang up on her dog ass. Well, stop calling. Fuck it. She'll call back. Fuck it. But yeah, a lot of these females out here.
Oh, hey, brother.
They mad at Jamie Foxx, man.
Oh, why?
And they mad at
Why are they mad at Mr. Fox?
How old is Jamie Foxx? He like 60, ain't he? Something like that. They mad at Jamie Foxx because he got a new kid on the way, and all his kids about white women. So yeah, I know. So, but they mad at him because of it.
58.
Huh?
58.
58, yeah.
And he's Sagittarius.
Fuck a Sagittarius, especially bitches, dog.
Damn.
Not my nigga, but I'm talking about the bitches, man. I can't stand a Sagittarius bitch. Them the worst bitches. Let me stop. Let me get off y'all, man. Because them Pisces is trash, too.
Yeah, man.
Them Pisces bitches is horrible.
Hey, I ain't say he said it.
Especially, let me stop.
Especially what? Go ahead.
Stop, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Ray. Shit, say it.
Especially the mixed ones, man.
Just get out of there.
Hey, well, she was a Pisces. Hold on. Is she an Aquarius? She might be an Aquarius. Because she was born Valentine's Day. What's that?
Yeah, I think that's Aquarius.
Aquarius, okay. That ain't the one I was talking about. I was talking about another one. Talking about that. Look. Bitches mad at Jamie Foxx, man. They mad at old Ray. And old Ray got another Caucasian pregnant.
Man.
And they mad at him for it. And I don't understand why, man. Why are y'all so concerned with what a black man does with his woman? Why does that matter?
Mm-hmm.
Like in the day and age where dudes is pretending to be women and transformers and all that shit and bulldoggers and booty diggers and you tripping about him dating somebody from another race?
Yeah, doing natural things.
Man, cut the shit, bro. I can't stand that, man. That's so strange to me.
Coming from a guy who's dated black women, white women, and stuff like that, I've been persecuted for not being able to be strong enough to be with a black woman and date a black woman, and you can't handle this and all this stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of you went to the cross.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like they always try to say, oh, something psychologically has to be wrong with you if you want to date outside your race, saying all this stuff and all that. And I sit back and it's just me growing up, you know what I'm saying? Because I've always wanted to be like with black women, holler at black women, because naturally I'm a black man in a black part of, the city we grew up in. So you want to holler at black women. But then when they say, oh, you like art, you're square, you're smart, you do all these things, so they banned you and shit, so they pushed you away.
Yeah.
And so then you like, all right, let me like who like me.
Mm-hmm.
So then when you get appealing to motherfucking white women, Asian women, Mexican women, oh, he want to date outside of Drake because he ain't strong enough to date a black woman. No, it's not that. It's that you guys weren't accepting of me and who I am or who I was at this point in my life at this time.
Yeah.
And now all the niggas and the thugs and the popular niggas that you wanted, all of them niggas is dope fiends. Mm-hmm. All them niggas is dead. All them niggas is locked up. Now it's, hey, big head, and hey, all this stuff. And then you like, no, I don't want to talk to you. I ain't doing that. Oh, well, you must don't like, you must be gay.
Or you know what it is?
What's that?
You wasn't a certified crash out. You wasn't no dumb nigga.
Oh, yeah.
So they so fucked up psychologically, they look at that and say, oh, that was weak. He was weak.
Yeah.
Why? Cause he ain't trying to do nothing in front of everybody else for clout.
Mm-hmm.
It's that type of shit.
But then when you get older and you find out, oh, he's a provider, he's a protector.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he got a good head on his shoulder. He got all this.
Good father.
And then the first thing they say, yeah, good father. And the first thing they say, how come I ain't never talked to you? I don't know, bitch. How about you ask yourself that question?
Man, and they always trying to come back when they fucked up.
Yeah. You done had 50 million kids with this bitch ass nigga. You know this nigga a bitch ass nigga because he been whooping your ass the whole part of the shit. This is where you get the misconception of black men is controlling and black men and all this because you don't take accountability of the niggas that you've picked in your lifetime. Because you had a nigga that was in front of you that was intelligent, smart, good, wanted to treat you as a woman as such and did it. Would have been that nigga that been everything to you in the fucking world. That have done everything to you and said you chose this nigga over here. And now you want to get mad at me and deflect and say, oh, well, you can't handle me because you ain't strong enough and all this shit. So why are you mad at another man for sticking his penis in somebody who want him?
Right.
Who wanted him?
Right.
Jamie Foxx had kids with different women, and you're mad at him because the women picked. You don't know his situation. You don't know what's going on because I gave you a part of my life of what was going on, but I understand, and I can probably hit the nail on the head. The nigga was smart. The nigga was an athlete. You know what I'm saying? They may have looked at him a little weird because he wanted to be an actor. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to do all these certain things. And y'all look at niggas as, oh, well, if he ain't robbing, stealing, killing, and a drug dealer and doing all this stuff, then that doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
But see, that's the part that I think you're leaving out. They look at it and say, oh, he skipped over me for them. And that's not necessarily
No, that's not it.
It could just be she's in proximity. It could just be we became friends.
Yeah.
It could just be like, damn, I love the shit out of black women. This is my situation. I love the shit out of black women. That's all I've really dated for the most part. And I still think black women are the most beautiful women on the planet. But if I happen to see a woman from another race that got all these qualities that I like. She built right. She got the right head on her shoulders. She's a good mom. You know, she's pretty. She got all these things that ain't easy to find. Give a fuck what her race is.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what her race is. Nigga, she the shit right now.
I don't give a fuck as long as she a woman.
Right.
And not just a biological woman, but a real woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like got her head on her shoulder. Yeah, a grown woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, not with the messiness, not with the bullshit, not with the dumbness. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, can hold her own. No, okay, it's time to step up and be strong. Or, hey, look, let me go ahead and let him lead. Let him do his thing. I'm going to follow. Not just follow, but there's certain things where I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna take the side seat on this and let him allow him to do it. But if I see him faltering or something that's fucked up, I'm going to step up and say, hey, I got you on this, or hey, you need to peep this out, or hey, I seen this when you didn't see this. Yeah, don't just be there and just be, you know, a fucking a passenger in a fucking burning vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, or a liability. There you go. Be an asset. Don't be we just said this earlier in this, the difference between assets and liabilities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Build with worth. You know what I'm saying? Add to the situation. Don't take away from it. And then when there's nothing that can be taken, you're sitting over there, you've taken it all, and you don't want to give nothing back, or you have nothing to contribute. It's fucked
that's
up.
The thing. Like, a lot of y'all look at it and say, oh, he got to drag black women just be with who we want. No, that ain't the case. A lot of dudes grow up with this mentality that I got to prove why I went with this. And I got to prove why I didn't go with that. And to me, that's the wrong way to look at it. But I say, okay, what is it that I find attractive? Like for me, for example, I like thick thighs. I like a fat ass. I like a curvy body. I like big titties. You know what I'm saying? I like full lips. If there's a white woman, Arab woman, Brazilian, Asian, whatever, if she got that, I'm like, damn. Like, she unique, she different. Like, damn. Now, can I find that in a black woman? Yeah, I probably could, but she ain't here right now.
Yeah.
And I done found that in black women plenty of times. But them motherfuckers ain't here right now. And let's be clear, we're going to be all the way honest, right? Y'all going to have to start taking some fucking accountability. Somebody can say something to you without it being bashing. All right? Let's be real here. If we talking about who has the better attitudes and who's more feminine, 9 times out of 10, it ain't no black woman. And I'm going to be real with you. If you put them up against any other race, 9 times out of 10, that's not the case. And that accountability y'all got to take. But for the most part, most dudes, they trying to give a black woman an extra chance, still trying to let her get away with more shit, go the extra mile for her. And a lot of niggas is just tired, bro.
Yep.
They tired. They tired of always having to argue and beef about every fucking thing. Now, don't get me wrong. There's other races that do that shit too. But a lot of times they talk different. They come up under different dynamics. You know, I done had situations where a black woman just hauled off and stole me and my shit a couple times. That's real shit. Just out of nowhere, just bam. And I'm just like, damn, this bitch really think I won't power drive her ass right now, man.
To the moon. That's what I'm gonna see.
Like, and that shouldn't happen. A lot of times,
Man.
dudes, we go through so much shit out here in this world, from jobs to I just got fired from one of my jobs.
Damn.
Why? Because it's a punk pussy ass dude that got promoted and he want to start talking and micromanaging me like I ain't been here longer than him. And I said, bro, get the fuck on. Talk to somebody else, man.
Yeah.
Like, don't let this job go to your head. See, the type of person I used to be, I would have probably waited for him after he got out working. You know what I mean? But I ain't do that. I'm just like, you know what? It's cool. Go ahead. Because I already seen this type of shit coming. That's why I don't depend on nobody to get my money. That's why I'm always focused on being self-made and I don't have to run to somebody to get paid. But that's besides the point. What I'm saying is, when you have to go out and conquer the world, you got to deal with this, you got to deal with that. It's always disheartening to come home and actually have to argue and fight with your It's such a breeze to just be like, dang, how was your day? Blah blah blah. I'm gonna run you a bath. You know, let me rub your shoulders. Let me do something just to be nice. I cooked you a meal. It's in the microwave. Whatever. That shit goes
a long way,
miles, bro. And a lot of these motherfuckers, they just not taught that, and that's real talk.
Yeah.
It don't mean we hate black women. It don't mean none of that shit. It just means you got to meet a motherfucker halfway sometimes.
It don't necessarily mean that they don't be taught that. Some of them have those qualities.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't want to exhibit it. Mm-hmm. They just don't want to utilize it.
But part of that is the mentality.
Yes.
The mentality has to be taught.
Yeah.
Because they've been taught other than that. Like, my mom run the house. My dad don't never do. Your dad probably is a bitch ass nigga, man.
True. But you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
If you get burnt and you touch that stove, it burns your hand, you're not going to want to touch it again.
That's a fact.
You do something for a man and it's rewarding not only to him but to you, and you see it's differently, you're going to want that same dopamine feeling. You want that same serotonin feeling. You want that same feeling. You're like, okay, yeah, I did that.
We need Cat on this one.
Yeah, you know, I did that. That. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you don't have to actually be it's best if it's installed in you. You can do it, but at the same time, you're older. It's a choice.
Facts.
So then this where the word accountability comes in, because it's a choice and you're choosing not to do this. You're choosing not to be this particular woman. You're choosing not to do these certain things for the man that's supposed to love you, appreciate you, and do all these things for you. Mm-hmm. You're choosing not to do that. Yeah. You know?
And like as a man, I don't get to be like, oh, I didn't know the law, so it ain't my fault. Like, no, nigga, you going to jail. If you ain't know you weren't supposed to be doing this shit and you did it, your ass, you got to be accountable. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. Like, even as young boys, like, we taught to be accountable for how we talk to people, how we treat people. Because if you don't, motherfucker might go on your shit straight up.
Yeah, you watch what you say, how you move, all these things. It's just like, it's just something that instills in you because you want to do. You know what to do and how to do it. That's why when people be like, oh, you know who to play with and who not to play with.
Right.
You know what to say to certain people. You know what not to say to certain people. Because in that case, code switching wouldn't even be a thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So women know exactly what they be doing. They just don't want to do it or go the extra mile. And then they just want to be like, okay, well, when it don't work in their favor or when it's somebody that's outdoing them, they want to point the finger and say, okay, well, it's either him and there's something wrong with him, or it's her because she did this and such and such, instead of saying it's me. And like, okay, I need to hold myself accountable, or I don't even want to hear the constructive criticism that comes from these people.
Yeah. They trained to just turn it off when it comes from a black man.
Mm-hmm. It was something that you said earlier about talking to women and actually getting them to understand, like, we're not the enemy and we have not been the enemy.
Oh, I know what I said. I said, man, if a nigga didn't care about you, he wouldn't say nothing. If you want to just use you and he can't stand you, he hates you, I wouldn't say shit.
Yeah.
That's almost like saying, oh, I see somebody drowning and I really care about them, but I'm just going to let them keep drowning because I really care. No, if I really care, I'm going to disrupt what's going on and tell you and pull your ass out. I don't care if it hurts your arm, breaks your fingers, I'm going to save your life.
Yeah.
There she goes.
And I think
that's my ringtone. Hold on, cat.
And I think we're dealing with a lot of situations like that. Makes for us to allow us to say, okay, we need that room or we need that space for you to be like, okay, we want to make sure that it's secure. We want to make sure that we have the secure room to actually talk, where it's safe, to where we can be. We're not going to necessarily be 100% vulnerable. We're going to be vulnerable enough to let you know, but we're going to be stern about it.
Right.
We're going to be like, hey, this is why I'm telling you, because it's coming from a place of love. If I didn't tell you these things that I really didn't even care about you, I'd just be fucking you and sending you on your fucking way like the rest of these simp ass niggas is doing.
Right.
But it's coming from me because, for one, I see something in you. I see something in us, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you're important.
Yeah, and you're important to me. I look at you. I look at you at a certain, at a certain standard. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't want you to think that I'm going to be just this dumbass person and not speak up and do these things and then let you just crash out and then you crash us out.
Right. What we talking about right now is lost bitches and how they stay lost. And what I mean by that is a lot of times females, they turn their ear off when it comes to black men. But if they white boss tell them something, they wide open for it. They'll listen to it. How we started off with this discussion, we was talking about Jamie Foxx having a new baby by another white woman and how black women are mad. So, yeah. What's your take on that, Kat?
My take on it is I don't understand the outrage because these are the very women who claim that they don't want black men. So
that's
the fact
you
that you deemed our men undesirable, right? Mm-hmm. Or I wouldn't say that they don't want them. They do, but they only want them for profitable gain. Right. So it's basically, exchange. It's what I can get out of him. And then when they see a high quality or what we would view as a high quality man choosing someone that doesn't resemble them, then they question him. And, why is he against us? No, why are you against you?
Facts.
Why aren't you no longer the choice?
Yeah.
Why are you no longer the choice? I don't understand it. I don't understand what's the issue. I feel like we just need to wake up as a people, when it comes to this whole race thing, because, love is love. I strongly believe in that. I believe love is love. I know that people like to try to put us on a pedestal. And yes, we can do that for ourselves. We should uplift ourselves,
Yeah.
But in certain arenas, when it comes to black excellence, when it comes to, certain arenas, let's definitely lift up ourselves. But when it comes to what it is, when it comes to a wife, when it comes to somebody who you want to bear your children with, unfortunately, the B.L.K. woman is not. she's not what we're picking nowadays. Yeah. And when I say the B.L.K. woman, I want to be very direct in what I'm saying. The African American woman, because even on a panel, one of the guys, he was like, I'm so glad that you came in and voiced your opinion, because a lot of times, passport bros get a bad rap, men who travel outside of the U.S. to look for wives, And I was like, that just goes to show you how small-minded, you know, African Americans can
They
be.
assume it's a different race.
There are there are other races out there other than just white people. Yeah. I don't know who made y'all think that there's only white people out here in the world. Right. You know? I'm like, look at me. I had to show them, like, I'm black. Yeah. You know?
But see, that's the thing. Hold on. With that being said, they forget that there's other types of black people.
Yes.
Like there's people, like, I was talking to this Jamaican lady one time, and she was just like, what? She didn't even know what the fuck I was talking about when it came to how indoctrinated American women were. And this woman was darker than me. Beautiful woman. But they think, oh, you're going abroad, so you're just going to find a white woman to make your life easier.
That's what they do.
Yeah, and then they call men weak for not wanting to deal with their shits. Like, that's narcissistic as fuck.
Yeah, you're not going to push your bullshit on me and then say, hey, look, here's all my trash, baggage, bullshit, trauma, all this shit, and then you got to fix it because you need to be with me. And if you don't do that, you're not strong enough to be with me. Bitch, right. No,
that's the most narcissistic shit I've ever heard in my life.
Hercules ain't strong enough. Hercules ain't strong enough to be with these women nowadays. And I'm scared.
And this is coming from a woman.
Right.
This is coming from the perspective of a woman, so y'all know.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even understand what social media has done to the black race, especially over here. It's gonna come to a point where you're not going to see black kids.
Yeah, I know, right?
Period. It's gonna literally. There's not going to be a such thing as a black kid anymore.
You got too many abortions. You got too many black women that don't know how to be feminine. That's chasing men off left and right. You got too many dudes out here that's just saying fuck black women completely, and that's something I would never say. But at a certain point, it's like you do get tired of certain shit, though. You know,
you get tired of the disrespect. You know, nobody wants to feel like, oh, so you don't desire me? You know, if you don't want to listen to me, you don't want to hear what I have to say, you don't want to be led by me, but you just want what you can get from me. Right. Let me take my energy somewhere else. And you can't blame the men that say that.
Facts.
You know, you can't blame the men that say that.
Yeah.
Just as I wouldn't blame the women who say that either.
Yeah.
Because you do have some good black women out there who have been, you know, hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a whole other topic because that's on living in trauma.
Yeah. All right. So what do you think about the white guy in Africa that killed the black lady? Ashley.
What I say to that is this, right? I know that the case, of course, because of their races, is going to be publicized, and everybody is going to, you know, oh, it's a white man who killed a black woman. But what about all of the black women? Or let me don't say that. How about the black men who have unalived or killed black women? Like,
that's true.
You know, it goes hand in hand.
True.
It honestly goes hand in hand. And I wouldn't even chop it up to race, but as to why. Because this is a crime of passion. Okay? From what I've been reading and hearing, it's a crime of passion. She was a socialite. Everyone says that she was madly in love with him, but that she had a double lifestyle. And I'm not going to speak on her because I don't know the facts and I don't believe in, you know, the young lady is not here to defend herself for me to speak ill on her.
Yeah.
But that's a whole lot of stories going around concerning that case. And it sounds like, you know, a bitter fiance who realized that they had got because that's weird. You know, anybody would, you know, look at that case and be like, what really happened?
Yeah.
This man had just took her on this extravagant trip, proposed to her, and now she's gone?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that don't sound right.
The question is, what happened?
To add some context to it, the reason why it's got blown up like this is because she was online constantly saying how you should get you a white man, black men ain't shit, blah, 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 blah. She was saying
She
this.
was?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that
Now-
portion of it.
Yeah, not only that, but when this all happened, he was never charged. No, none of that. It's just like if a black man kills another black man, it's wrong. But that nigga going to jail. When George Zimmerman killed Trayvon Martin, nothing happened. So that's why it's a big deal, because everybody like, how is this motherfucker walking free? You know?
Yeah.
But I agree with you 100%. Like it happens on both sides. Black men kill black women. Fucking Arab men kill black women. All of that shit happens.
It happens. And it's crazy when I hear people, like, for me, I come from a black man and a black woman, right?
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if I told you this, because when I used to live in Vermont, I found myself dating a Caucasian. So, at the end of the day, I'm not one to judge somebody based off the color of their skin. It's more or less how you treat me, how we are with each other, can we coexist? You know? So the color of your skin really doesn't really matter so much to me, especially being an island girl. I don't see the world, I guess, that way.
Yeah.
But I will not be naive to the fact that my melanin does make people uncomfortable, you know? That unfortunately the palm colored people, some of them do not like me just basically because I am what I am, you know? And I feel like that's harmful when you are of African descent and you're speaking against your race, when you're saying, oh, get you a white man. I think that is very harmful, you know, because that means you're speaking against your father. What are you saying to us? That you didn't come from a good home where you don't respect your father? And I saw her father on the news speaking out about his daughter. So when you do something like that, you're basically saying, I don't want a man like my dad.
Yeah.
Get you a white man because my dad ain't shit, basically.
Now let me ask you this. You dated a white guy. What was your reason for dating a white guy? Because what we said was, it was like, it was, for us, it was like, dating outside our race was like, okay, this person checks all these boxes. This person is in proximity. So what would you say your reason was? Same?
Proximity.
Gotcha.
I was in Vermont. That is the snowiest of whitest place you could ever be as a melanated person. And there was nobody else. And I was like, girl, you gonna either date Chuck or your love gonna be Buck. So I dated Chuck, you know? And it was just evident that Chuck was not for me. Gotcha. But hey, I tried. And then I did, he ain't the first or the last white guy that I dated. I think I told you about the guy who I dated from up in where my mom and dad lives, and he was acting as if he was one of us, like he could come to the cookout.
Oh, he had a little soul with him.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
My dad said, you better don't bring that wigger back over here.
He said, you better don't bring that wigger back over here.
He ain't gonna act like his name is Dave.
Yeah.
If he ain't gonna act like his name is Dave, he can't come over here.
Now, see, I'm gonna tell you, as a black man, I got a dark skinned son. I ultimately just want him to be with a woman. But if I had to choose, I'd be like, get you a black woman. You know what I'm saying? I want some black grandbabies. That's just me. I don't think that's racist. But if he so happened to choose outside his race, I'm cool with that too. That's how I feel.
All my kids,
yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like it's important.
But you got mostly girls though.
My son got a black girl.
All right, okay, well that makes sense. I'm just saying you got mostly girls. Usually girls date whatever their father look like. So that's what I'm saying. But I like my son, he liked this little Asian girl at school and shit. Yeah. I ain't against it, but I was like, you like black girls? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm cool with that.
I just look, 2026 is a win if your son ain't
right. As long as he ain't no punk, I'm cool.
You have to ask him why he likes her, because see, kids they don't see things through the world through the lens of black and white like how we do, because we're more programmed.
I know why.
Look at things that way. He's probably looking at her as well. They think she's probably smart as hell. And he's like, oh my goodness, she's gonna help me with my school.
No, it ain't that. It's that, but then my son is super smart. Like, he's the smartest in the class, and she like the second smartest.
He's probably not interested in talking to you.
He's into her because she's smart. Like, she's like the second smartest in the class. He's always the smartest. So he's like, the rest of these motherfuckers stupid. Like, I don't know.
Exactly. So that's understandable.
Yeah.
But back onto the race thing, y'all. Like, even me myself, it's something that I've dealt with personally because I lost my little brother. I lost my little brother because of the very it caused me to stutter because I get a little emotional.
I'm sorry.
I lost my little brother who died to gun violence due to dating a Hispanic, and you know us from the Caribbean, from you, this complexion, you white, but
yeah, I know. I
was a Hispanic just to let it go, right? He was dating this little Hispanic girl who, I guess she was mad he went off to college, and she set him up. She set him up with his homeboy, and he was shot over 21 times.
Damn. The Jezebel spirit comes in many colors, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Over 21 times.
That's insane.
And she was sitting in the car with him, said that it was in the front of the gas station. As soon as the dude called and said, hey, I pulled up, she said, oh, I'm going to go use the bathroom. Walked out the car and let them light my brother up.
Damn.
Yeah. So, you know, you could look at it that way, and I still don't dislike, other races. But evil comes in any color.
It does. It does. Now, let's shift a little bit, get away from that one. That's heavy. I'm sorry.
No, it's heavy.
What do you think about what's going on with doctors? Well, I don't want to call her doctor. This is going on with Cheyenne Bryant.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, Nick.
She ain't no doctor. Well, she got caught on the Breakfast Club, basically. She been lying saying that she's a doctor, but technically she don't have no. I've heard about this, and she ain't no doctor. She ain't no doctor. What is your take on that? Because for me, I'm like, why they lying so much about this shit? Like, if you ain't no fucking doctor, why you lying?
She tried to diagnose or give advice to Susan, and they get a point off of it for malpractice or whatever it's called.
Now, technically, you don't have to be a doctor to be a therapist, I don't think.
No.
What is it?
If you're using the word therapist, then you have to have a doctor.
Right. What's the
life coach?
Life coach.
To be a doctor in order to be a therapist. You don't have to be a doctor to be a counselor.
Yeah, right. Coach. That's it. It's life coach, counselor, whatever. Because we had counselors at school that wasn't doctors. You know what I'm saying?
But you do have to have some type of degree in order.
Yeah. She's got her master's. But she ain't got.
She don't have her. So what they did was they went back and they found out that the school, the online school that she went to, that she's supposed to have her master's degree in, is no longer a college anymore.
That's what she said.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that she just got in over her head and she talked too damn much and then got herself caught the fuck up.
And the bitch ain't that smart, bro.
No, she's not.
I hear her speak sometime, I'm like, bitch, you ain't too fucking bright. How the fuck you a doctor?
I knew that when I seen the interview between her and Cam.
Oh, yeah, when she was trying to be slick and all that.
When she was going at him instead of being like, it's certain ways that you can talk to a person and they know you know that you can be intellectually inclined and be like, you know what? I don't have to belittle you. I don't have to take these shots at you and stuff because I'm going to fact you to death.
Yeah. When you're wrong.
Like so I'm going to fact you to death so you understand and know that, hey, look, I don't have to do the show and pony dance to make myself seem more, seem smarter than you or more intellectual than you. I can say, okay, look, this is what this is. This is what this is called. These are certain terms. This is certain things. And then you're going to be like, okay.
And you're right. You can tell when she's going to talking about her past relationships, how stupid she is.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, your story ain't even adding up. You just talking. You just saying filler shit.
Yes.
You can always tell when somebody dumb as fuck when they
and
do
she
that.
come from a place of hurt. She come from a place of hurt.
Yeah, and she didn't hit the wall, and she's still trying to save face because she been pretty her whole life.
When you have people speaking from a place of past trauma instead of healing, That's harmful within itself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what that's the community of lost women today. They're literally a collective that group together and just dwell on trauma.
Facts.
Nobody is trying to rectify the issues and move forward and talk about how we as a collective can be better.
Mm-hmm.
That, I'm sorry, that is most women as a whole.
Yeah.
Because we as men are natural problem solvers. Right?
And they all they care about is their emotion.
They don't care. They want to wade in a pool of self-pity.
Facts.
And they just want to stay there. And then
they want to be victims.
Yeah. But then when you get a man and it says, okay, what do we do to forward progress? How do we move forward from here?
They never have a solution.
You become the problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
You become the problem.
Mm-hmm.
You're the issue now.
Because we're trying to fix the problem. And that's crazy to me.
I remember watching White Men Can't Jump. And she was like,
oh, yeah, the water.
Water. She was like, I'm thirsty. And he got up and got her some water. Like, I just said, I'm thirsty. I don't want you to fix it. I want you to empathize. I want you. And then he just threw the water in her face. Like, bitch, I don't have time for that type of bullshit.
Man.
Like, I don't want to fucking hear you talk about your friend at work every fucking day, how you can't stand her. Stay the fuck away from her then.
Exactly.
But you want me to identify with what you going through and just sit here and listen to this bullshit. But I'm gonna tell you something Kathy did today. We find somebody on Marketplace. We go to pick up the shit from that we was buying off Marketplace. Mm-hmm. She don't know this bitch. None of that. I told her I had to be somewhere. I'm sitting in the car like this. She talking to this bitch for 35, 40 minutes in her yard. She don't know her. Like, what the fuck is that? It's a good conversation. I don't give a fuck. I gotta be somewhere, man. What you doing?
Call her on the phone.
She talking about, oh, I can't right now. But
no, I would have told her to call her on the phone.
But no, I'm like, dude, what the hell? What is that? Why do you do that shit? It was a good conversation and I didn't want her to just leave her. Man, fuck it. Forget that woman, man. You don't know her. We here to buy something and get the fuck out of here. I told her I was going to get yelled at in the car. Yeah, because you tripping. Bro,
fuck that woman.
See, I'm like, y'all feelings get wrapped up in some shit to the point where y'all don't see nothing. You don't care about nothing. It's just your feelings. And to me, that's dangerous.
Hey, I gotta have a whole box shipped to me. Shit, the motherfuckers want. Hey,
what you mean?
My shit.
Oh,
yeah, hey, shit.
Yeah, get caught up in the emotions and everything else don't matter.
It's like, but then like I said, you become the problem. You become the issue. Motherfuckers say, I don't want you to solve this for me. I want you to just listen. But then when you listen and you don't have a rebuttal for them because they want you to solve the problem, then it's like, do you care? Mm-hmm. Do you care? No, I don't. Yep. I didn't care when the first conversation started to begin, bitch. I just sitting up here to listen to you because I want you to feel like I'm empathizing. I care genuinely.
Hell
yes,
no.
I genuinely care about you. But do I want to hear this bullshit?
No.
Fuck no. I don't give a fuck. Because if I give my input, you're going to get mad about it. If I don't give my input, you're going to get mad about it.
But see, that needs to be dissected because what they don't understand is men deal with so much shit that we don't talk about and we just bottle that shit up because we have to. We got to be stoic. We got to stay focused on what needs to be done. So if you constantly piling more shit on top of what I'm already dealing with, how the fuck you going to tell me I can't get this shit up off me? Mm-hmm. And what happens is that shit happens so much to the point where it's like, look, leave me the fuck alone, man.
Yep.
And then you the bad guy.
Yep.
I don't want to hear this shit, man. I got bigger problems than this.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to say it like that. Nah, bitch, I do got to say it like that.
And you know what they do?
Fuck alone.
No, they do. When you compare all your problems, like, look, I'm dealing with this, I'm dealing with that, I'm dealing with this. You're just trying to compare. You're just trying to say your problems is bigger.
You're trying to make this a competition?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not a competition. If I don't do this, we don't eat. If I don't do this, we ain't got no place to stay. If I don't do this, you don't get to go on this trip or do this and get the clothes you want and eat what the fuck you want if I don't do this. But here you are jumping on my back and I'm trying to run. Mm-hmm. That's the bullshit, bro. And that to me is
is the most frustrating shit ever. It's your job to take some of this shit off of me.
Yeah, and they don't. And they don't know. And situational awareness is the standard. That's the thing. It's like you need to know and understand when a person is not feeling right. Mm-hmm. A person is off. When a person is misstepping to where you need to step in and be like, oh, I got you, understand. Mm-hmm. I could be driving down the damn street. I'm driving down the street. I got my phone. I'm trying to find where we need to go, and I'm trying to focus on the road and doing this and doing this. I'm trying to get. You should be like, what you trying to look up?
Where you trying to? Exactly.
Or you already know the situation of where we at and where we going and what we doing. You trying to find some here. Find out where we going because you got a phone in your hand.
Right.
And let me know. Let me focus on this fucking 5 o'clock traffic and I'm moving and guiding through.
What I'm about to say is it's going to go over y'all head. But this is the reason why men get shit done. This is the reason why if you go look at, what was that show? Survivor or some shit like that, where they had women on one side, they had men on the other side, and men started to get shit done. Mm-hmm. It's because we know how to delegate responsibility. We know how to accept, like, okay, this nigga leading, I'm finna go do something else. I'm gonna try to figure out how I can help. We grow up playing on teams. We grow up figuring shit out together.
Yeah.
So if me and him, we gotta go do something and we lost, I'm like, well, let me see how the fuck I can fix it. I ain't driving. Mm-hmm. It's automatic. But a lot of times, women get to this passenger princess shit, and they just sit back and just accept the fact that we lost, accept the fact that what's going on. He gonna fix it. He gonna figure it out. But
they don't.
Some women.
But they don't.
Some women.
But some women. So what we were saying is, if I'm driving, right, women don't have, like, women they want you to automatically just know and everything and do all these things, but they don't want you to. They don't want you to figure out the problem, but they want you to figure out the problem.
They want you to empathize instead of fixing it. That's what we were talking about.
So I come up with a scenario of, I could be driving down the road. I got my phone in my hand. You know we going somewhere to eat, and you can't even look on the phone. I'm driving in traffic. I'm looking on the phone. I wanted to get a drink of water. I'm trying to figure out and not get us killed. Find us where we going. Instead of you stepping up and not being that two-step and be like, all right, hey, look, I got you. Let me get this. Focus on the road. All right, I'm looking up. What you thinking about eating? You know, where do you go? All right, here's
an analogy.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why do I have to sit out here and do all these things and try to figure out how life needs to go and doing all this shit, and you're not there to support? Yeah. You're not being a asset to what's going on in the situation. And it's helping, like, kick in. It should, like he said, it should be automatic, because this is some of the things that
it's supposed to be second nature to a woman, but unfortunately, the women have been deprogrammed. I don't understand this generation of women. Like, you had women who naturally wanted to be helpmates. This was something that was natural. Mm-hmm. This is something that was not forced. You had little girls when they grew up, all they wanted was Barbie dolls. They wanted to be mamas. They wanted to be wives. Mm-hmm. They wanted the fairy tale of finding Prince Charming. And now these tablets, they want to be everything else but that.
Yeah, man. They don't like being women no more.
To be able to help and assist their partner. And then I hear women talk about, oh, I miss how it used to be back in the day. No, you don't, baby, because if it was, you wouldn't be a hoe.
Facts. Facts.
All of your kids would be for one man. You wouldn't be out in the streets. You would be providing and taking care of your household, making sure that man is well and happy when he comes home. Mm-hmm. They're not doing it. They feel like it's too much. Yeah. Everything is too much. Everybody is in their emotions about life, but the life that they're living is the life that they dictated for themselves and the life that they created for themselves. The broken homes that they have is what they created for themselves. But I do agree with you, because that's something like what me and my husband does. Like, if we're dropping the girls off by their aunts, and on the way back we're like, oh, let's stop somewhere to eat, I don't expect that man to be searching while he's driving, I'm gonna say, okay, let me look, and then I'll shoot off a couple things that I see within the area, and then we'll agree on it. And I'm not a picky person. You know how some women be like, oh, I don't want this. I'm not that. A meal is a meal. Let's go eat, baby. Let's have a good time.
See, now that's different, bro. And that's the thing that fucked me up. Sticking to that same thing, I can't stand when a motherfucker talking about they hungry, and then you ask them what they want to eat. Then when you pick the place, I don't want to eat there. Well, why the fuck you ain't picked then, bitch?
Just from you saying just that little bit, it relieves so much stress. Just her just saying that and actually having some woman say it and know it, it just relieves so much stress for me right now. It's just like, damn.
And on top of that,
like, motherfuckers,
what's gonna happen is when you think that way, he gonna take you to the best places because he know you appreciate it.
What happened? That honestly what happens, because he said that, he literally said that to me the other day. He was like, sometimes I'd be like, man, let's just go to Outback or something, but you deserve grits because you don't give me no trouble. Like, he literally says that, and I'd be laughing, you know?
Yeah.
But you just, like, this is similar to the conversation that me and you were having the other day. I feel that today's women just naturally like drama. Remember, I don't want to call names. Remember when I was telling you about the whole situation? And I was like, it's giving that the toxicity is the only thing they got going for themselves. Yeah. So you have to be very careful when dating. If you're dating these type of women who thrive off of toxicity, they need to argue. They need that type of excitement in their life. Like, they don't feel happy if they don't make you miserable.
Facts.
And that's weird to me.
And it's like, I saw this one video the other day with this lady. Huh?
Yeah, like my whole logic behind that is, why would you break down your fortress? The man who says that he vows to protect you, to do right by you, why would you want to break down your fortress? It just makes absolutely no sense to me.
I saw this video the other day where this lady was sitting she was like peeling a potato in the kitchen, and it was like, when I had the house on the beach, a new baby, stay at home mom, all this other stuff. And then she was like, the next clip, she was like, gave it all back and showed her twerking and she had lost weight and all that. And I'm thinking, like, you cannot please these bitches. If you give her everything she want and you have her in this lap of luxury and all, no, she gonna say you boring.
Yep.
I need drama. I need problems. I need this. I need that. I used to date this one girl, no bullshit. If we had too much of a good time, like if we was together and everything was happy for too many days in a row, she gonna formulate an argument for no fucking reason. I'm just like, are you on your period? What's wrong with you? And it was just that she needed some drama.
They don't feel whole unless they have that fucking chaos.
Crazy.
Without drama.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's almost unbelievable. Like, I was having a conversation with somebody and they was like, yeah, they were breaking up with their significant other and shit like that. So they was going back and forth. And it was like, yeah, cause I had to, they poured bleach on my clothes and they cut up this and they did this and I had to, I'm like, I don't be having no problems. I can talk to a motherfucker and be like, look, I don't think this gonna work. This ain't gonna be this ain't gonna be that. I said, cause I'm comfortable with having the confrontation.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable because I can communicate and say, hey, look, this ain't this ain't this ain't this, because you have to understand, I was born alone, I'm going to die alone.
Yeah.
You're not going to always be, you may die tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I may die tomorrow. So I don't want you to be like, oh, well, we ended on bad terms because I had to burn this nigga clothes or I had to cut this nigga the shit up. I'm like, no.
That type of shit only happen to bitch ass niggas. Man.
Yeah.
Cause like, if you the type of nigga that's like, okay, well, bitch, this ain't over with, and then she know that, she ain't finna put her whole livelihood and all that shit on the line. She know who she fucking with. Mm-hmm. You touch my motherfucking car, I might burn your house down. Don't touch my motherfucker. Don't touch my clothes. Don't do none of that shit, cause I'm gonna make your life a living hell. And I'm the type that don't forget. Mm-hmm. I might come back and fuck you up in a year. You don't know that.
But that's
so stop playing.
that's the thing within itself, right? Because those type of women and men who do stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
They say that they're tired of the individual. Because like, if you get to the point where you feel like you gotta destroy somebody's property, why not just walk away? That means you don't have enough value within yourself to feel that you could coexist without them. You need that individual in your life. Clearly, you need them.
Man,
Because
I always
you can't
tell
just walk
people.
away without you feeling like you gotta destroy something or make them feel like they have to lose something in order of losing you. No, walk away gracefully.
That means you admitted that you lost. That's what happened. You admit that you lost something big.
Yeah.
So you can't handle that. So you acting irrational like a child.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I always tell people, I don't want you to ever feel like you need me.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to want me. I don't want you to ever feel like I need, like you need me.
Look, I'm with you, but I want you to feel like you need and want me. I don't want it to be just need.
Yeah. I understand that.
Right.
There's certain things that you need from a person.
Right.
But that comes with the.
If you just need me, then you just playing a role at that point.
Yeah,
but if you need me and you want me, it's like damn, like this nigga is everything.
You desire to be here.
Yeah,
you desire to be a part of this. Yeah,
I'm with you on that.
But
I also understand what he's saying as well, you know?
Yeah, I'm with him on that for sure.
When it comes to just the leading part, definitely a man, when he is doing what he's supposed to do, you know that person is going to need you because you're going to provide.
Exactly.
But then when it comes to only you wanting me because of what I can do for you, it's like,
yeah,
you could go that way. I understand that. Nobody wants to feel used. And that's the issue.
Right.
You have people who will only tolerate you. You have some women. Listen, the whole let's not pretend that the whole Dubai party thing wasn't a thing. You had girls willing to let dudes on them put some money. So just because you need something from me is the only reason why you're here. You know?
Yeah.
I agree.
See, that's different nuances to that, because if you can need somebody, you cannot need something from them. For example, if you
I don't want nobody to need me like that.
Like, okay, let's say me and her, we both got our name on a mortgage. Then you need me to stick around. You need me to pay my portion. And that's the working order of what's going on. But also I need you to want what the fuck I got going on. Because if I'm just around, you don't need me for nothing, then I'm expendable. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Because depending on how you feel, I can be about this motherfucker. Or because look, if there was ever a time, let's be clear. I ain't never needed no bitch. I'm gonna be real with you. Because I set my life up like that. But there is times where I've needed her to feel okay because I was in love. You know what I'm saying?
You got to have discernment with it.
Yeah. Because I look at it, I say, like, when people get prideful and shit in a relationship, I think that's like a cancer. Yeah. Because why is you doing that? You ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself at the end of the day. You gonna miss her too.
Yeah.
She gonna miss you. Why the fuck y'all playing games? Mm-hmm. And at that point, when you feel like you miss a motherfucker that bad, it's like, damn, I need this motherfucker. I can't stand their ass, but I need them right now. It's not just want. You telling me you ain't never been hurt by a woman, like to the point where you like, God damn, she done fucked me up.
Yeah, but I ain't got to the point where I said I need this person because
you think about it in a vocal way, but mentally and how you feeling in that moment, you need that remedy.
So listen, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of times where I wanted to express myself or feeling some type of way or some shit like that, and I feel like the only person I wanted to express myself was this particular person, so that's where the feel. And
they wasn't around, so you needed that person. Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
That's a one.
Yeah, so there you go.
But see, if it's,
I'm gonna get ready and explain the need part.
Okay, go ahead.
So, what the part where I was talking about to where a motherfucker was like, "Oh, like their whole existence couldn't be whatever the fuck
I
it
ain't
is.
talking about that.
I need you.
Nah, I
and
ain't
when a
talking about
person
that.
say they need you, that's dangerous territory.
Yeah,
bro.
I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about
You
that.
know what I'm saying? That's what that's what I was talking about as
That's
far
why
as
you
the
want it
need
that way.
part.
So I
I
think
just
you
think
just
of
want
need.
you desire that person so much because of the love that you have for that individual. You
Yeah.
want them.
Yeah, I
You
want them.
understand?
There
So
you go.
you
I
want
want
that
them to
person,
want
but
me.
it's not a need because we can definitely coexist without. You know, we can
Exactly.
move on.
I get you, but
And
to me, there's levels.
life shows you that because we lose people every day and we still make it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get you. If you say that, then nobody needs anything. You only need air and fucking your blood to flow.
Exactly.
No.
So why would a person say I need
But when
you?
they say in the context of need, they're saying it's more than a want. Like this is deeper than love. This
It's a
is deeper
desire.
than
I don't want
it's like okay, for example, my baby mama, if she just up and just said, fuck it, I'm gonna kill myself. If I tell her, nah, I need you here. I need you here.
But you really want
That's not wrong. That's not wrong to say I need you here. That's what I'm saying.
No,
It's
it's
just
not
a
wrong.
deeper level of want.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like if she was to do that, I'm pretty sure I can raise my kids by myself. Would they be ideal? Would everything be right? But for what I want them to turn out to be, I need her around.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I understand.
That's all I'm thinking. I'm just thinking it's just a deeper level of want.
Well, we talking about the needs of the connection of a man and woman, not just for offspring or for but it's like
I feel you.
when you
You're
sit
right.
there and tell a person that I need you, and you like, no,
Yeah, I feel
want
you.
you
Right.
to want
You're
me
right.
because
You're
then
right.
at that point it feels like an obligation, or I feel it not necessarily just like an obligation. It just feels like you don't have like you're putting the whole burden of your life on me.
Yeah.
You understand?
I get that.
I don't
get
want
that.
anybody to ever be like, oh, I need you. And I'm like, okay, well, what do you need? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus, no, I want you.
But
So,
she's
because
saying
then
she's not saying she needs you. She's saying she needs something from you.
yeah, but she needs you because without you, she can't get shit from me.
That's true. I think we talking about two different types of needs.
Yeah.
That's what I think. We talking about two different types of needs.
Kids and everything too. So I understand what Cole is saying. You're
Yeah, I
trying to
do
say
too.
Yeah.
the love, the amount of love that you have for that person. It's like you're almost we're one basically. So
I would not be the same without you.
It's the yin and yang.
It's a yin and yang type thing. Like, you know, we work together. So, for example, like
To be complete.
if she was to leave the home, you know, the kids won't feel fulfilled. You know, it would
it's
be
a
a
void.
missing part. It would be a missing piece. We need each other.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I understand what he's trying to say.
Like if
You
a
know?
man says, I
Because of
need you,
Mhm.
it could be saying, I need you or I'm not going to be the same. I'm going to be changed. I'm going to be different. It's not saying I'm going to die if you're not around. And no,
Shit.
that just means like, look, nah, this is what I need from you.
Yeah.
And this is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I understand what you're saying.
That's like me saying, oh, I need this mic. I got mics over there, but I need this one to sound like what I want it to sound like.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Them over there don't sound the same. We could still do the podcast,
Obviously, they don't
but
sound the same, but it'll work.
It'll work.
And you'll make it work. And
It'll work.
you'll
But
adapt.
at the same time, if I want to put on the podcast that I want to put on and have that sound, I need this mic.
Okay.
Or I need a mic that's like
I feel
it. That's what I'm saying.
I feel you.
It's variations of need.
Yeah, I know.
That's all.
I agree.
But anyway, so we done with this. You want to stay here or we going to move on?
it's
All right,
whatever.
cool.
Are we done
All right.
with this?
We're done.
Okay, look, Mark. Now, what's your experience? I'm going to ask you, Kat. What's your experience with letting family members borrow money? Look at your face.
Ooh, child, let me tell you something. I'm at the, you caused me clench my scrunchie, and I got this to keep myself calm. But anyway, right now, like, I'm at the point where I'd rather you tell me, hey, can you help me or can you give me? Don't say
Give
let
it,
me.
yep.
Don't just if you want something from me, just ask for that. But don't put loan or borrow or anything.
Mhm.
First off, ain't nobody got my back with money. Anytime you call on them, they never have it. They go and do everything in the book.
They're unreliable, but then you're the strength. Sweetie, I'm weak too. I'm so tired, crippled. Every time they go, listen, I could be sitting with the money in my lap, and you call me, and I'm counting and smiling, being like, "What extra perfume? Because you know I got a collection. What extra perfume I should not buy today?" And you call me, and I'm not gonna loan it to you just off of the fact that you done burnt that bridge. I am so sick of them. I can speak on this all day. I have a sister that I love very much, and if you happen to see this, I am so sorry, but now you will know the truth. You will know the truth. I am so sorry that this is the way that you're gonna have to find this out. My dear, the only way that I will give you a penny is if the good Lord says that penny will save your life.
Yeah.
It's just not happening because
you over it.
I'm over it. And let me tell you how crazy it is, right? Some time back, right? She would always, hey, I need to borrow this, I need to borrow that, and then, I can't pay you back right now. And I'd be like, you know what, don't worry about it. Because I hate having to run down people for my own money.
Facts.
Like the fact that I got it, and then too, it's never like a crazy amount, right? It's always a little 200, a little 250, a little 60. I'm like, I'm feeling dead stupid asking you for $60, right? So I'm like, you know what? Don't worry about it. And they know I get irritated. So before I freak out on you, I'm gonna be like, you know what? Don't worry about it. But then you have the gall to call back 2 weeks later. Hey, I'm short on this.
Motherfuckers be double borrowing.
I need $200. I was like, girl, me too.
That makes you.
What you think? What's your experience with letting people borrow money?
Look, I had some good experiences. I had some bad experiences, but most of the time, it be like that. Motherfuckers don't want to pay you back when they ain't got the pride to ask you for the shit, but then when you ask for it, you be like, they be shocked, like, damn, you gonna sit here, you be like, damn, nigga, you gonna, first of all, it ain't your money, it's my money.
Facts.
That you borrow from me. And then, I don't want to, you know where I take it. Mm-hmm. I don't want to take it there because, and they know it.
Yeah.
They try to use that against you because they use, oh, well, he loved me, he did my family. So it's a,
this the line that gets me. Oh, you know you got it.
Oh my God.
That's the one.
I'll be like, yo, how you know I got it?
That's the one. Unfamily some family. What do you mean I got it?
No. You know what? I don't unfamily them. You know what I say to them? I don't even say nothing. I just cut them off and I say, you know what? To myself,
they gonna need me before I need them.
Nope. I just paid you to stay the fuck away from me.
Facts. I bought a lesson.
Yep.
I say that shit all the time. Now, my take on it, at one point in time, I looked up and I was just like, damn, every family member I know owe me some money. Like 95% of the motherfuckers owe me some money. And I'm like, damn, y'all niggas ain't shit, bro. I said, fuck it, I'm going to send out a text to every one of them. What's up, man? You got my money? What's up? Just hitting up everybody. And everybody just said, nah. Like, all right, cool. Because I wasn't tripping. I'm like, my blessings is coming. I'd have been blessed like crazy this year. What I'm going to do is, this Christmas, I'm going to wrap up a box and say, put a little piece of paper. This is what you owe me. This is what you owe me. Debt forgiven. But from now on, you can't ask me for a motherfucking dime. I don't give a fuck what it is. Because that's, wow. What you said to me is you don't give a fuck about my kid. You don't give a fuck about my kids now. Mm-hmm. But at the time I had one kid. You don't give a fuck about my kids. You don't give a fuck about what I got going on. You don't care about my future. You don't care about nothing I'm going through. Because you look at me and you say, oh, he doing better. Yeah. Or he driving better. He living better. He got it. It's like, what's wrong with you niggas, man? I would not feel okay as a man. Like, even, let's be real. Even when niggas was in the streets, whatever. I used to always do my little thing, put my re-up money up, and I'm not touching it because I don't believe in being in another nigga's pocket. Mm-hmm. I'm always ready to go and handle shit myself. I don't fuck with banks for real. I don't do none of that shit because I'm always thinking about how I can fix my issues. I can't rely on nobody else. I can't stand these weak ass niggas that always need money from another grown man. What's wrong with you niggas?
Let me borrow $200.
Man, you already know, bro. You already know. When you have situations, I done came through for you and you hit me back. That's solid nigga shit. That's grown men shit. I can't understand how these niggas, and then what fucked me up is they'll go shopping, buying new shit, and you looking at them like, damn, where my motherfucking money at? And they quick to go pay the white man.
Man,
they quick to go pay on the bill.
Hey, look, I tell them quick.
Get the rent there.
Amber don't accept excuses.
Yeah. You quick to pay all your bills and shit, but you can't pay me back my motherfucking money.
Like I ain't got bills to pay because Amber ain't trying to hear what you saying for me.
And then what you said, they'll look at you like you wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They'll look at you like, damn, like, how you asking me for money? Damn, you tripping about a little nigga. I don't give a fuck if it was a penny, motherfucker.
Fucking $20. It's mine, bitch. Now, if I was to go across your shit,
right,
I'd be wrong for it.
Right.
If I was to pop up at your motherfucking shit like Jack in the Box and be like, yeah, nigga, man, I don't want just that. I want everything.
Man, I'm talking about, nigga, it's niggas that I done looked out for years. It's niggas I done been there for and scrap for all type of shit. The second, there is nobody, not one motherfucking person that I can go to and ask for, huh?
That's the thing, girl. That's the thing. When you can't call on them, but everybody can call on you. It's like, who helps the strong one?
I can't go to a motherfucker and be like, hey, man, I'm short on something. Let me borrow a rack. Let me borrow $500. I ain't gonna say I can't go to nobody, but guarantee she a female I'm talking to. It ain't never no family member that I can just be like, hey, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. That's why, Kat, I'm gonna be real. When we first became friends, there was a time where Kat was having an issue with her card or something and she needed to borrow some money real quick. I sent it to her. When she paid me back, I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, this girl done paid me right back. Couldn't believe it. I ain't expect it back because I'm just thinking like,
what are you talking about? It's low.
Yeah.
I didn't
because
people give it to me.
Because people like us understand that longevity comes with being a true friend or being, a person that you want to be, because it's like, why do I want to get some short monetary gain and I can be like, all right, or I need this to borrow this. And then later on down the line, something really like detrimental is happening and you really $200-$300 short. Yeah. You don't want to burn that bridge and be like, hey, look, I need this. And then boom. You need that $200 or $300 to make this $30,000 and I'll give you this back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be a situation like that, but people don't think long term. They just think, oh yeah, I'm finna get over on this person because I know so many people I can get over on this. That's $1,000. I done got over on 5 people.
It's that, but then it also has to be a part of your character as a person. It's like, I don't feel comfortable knowing that I'm fucking over somebody I care about.
Yeah.
That's just not me, bro.
That's 100.
I look at it, I say, all right, there was a time in my life like, nigga, I don't fuck with you. It is what it is. Do something about it. Get my back dirty.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But if it's somebody I fuck with and that's my blood and somebody I'm going to see on the holidays, I can't feel right knowing that I owe this person, knowing that this person might be struggling. Even when I go get some new shoes or something, I'm not feeling right. We was talking about this when you left, Kat.
I knew that I was cut different because like, I had a situation where I got pulled over. I ended up getting a ticket and I had to pay this lump sum or whatever, right? So I could avoid court. And I'm not even going to say who. She was just like, you know what? I'm going to help you. I didn't ask you to help. This was what was weird, right? I said, I'm going to help you pay this thing. Now, I was like, oh, okay. And then when it came time, now granted, I got you your job. I know when you get paid. So I know you got money. Cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
I watch homegirl gonna get all type of devices and all type of things, and then when I was like, "Hey, you still helping?" Oh, I had to deal with this, that, and the third. I was like, "Oh, okay." She offered just to make it sound good, but still didn't come through. And that's the type of people you really got to be careful of because they really don't care.
Yep.
They don't care.
Yeah, they like to put it in your face just so they can be like, I did that.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate people that do shit for clout and do shit just so they can be like later on down the line. Hey, man, you remember that time where I had to make themselves look good in front of other people? And you be like, you remember that time like 30 seconds from now, I'm going to punch you in your fucking mouth?
Man, nigga, I done lost friends. Remember the little light-skinned nigga that we used to be around? I done lost friends.
Yeah.
I done lost dudes that was close. They just stopped calling because they know they owe me some money. And I be looking at them like, damn, bro, like, our friendship didn't mean shit to you?
Nope.
Like, you buying these shoes and you spending money on this or filling up your tank is more important than our friendship?
Yep.
Like, that's wild to me because I look at it and I was just talking to Jeremiah about this the other day. It's so many times where I just be like, oh, I cut my own hair. Let me put that haircut money up. Or I just went to the store and I bought the great value version. Let me put the rest up. And then I look in my drawer when it's time for my son to have a birthday, when it's time for Christmas.
I seen him make a post the other day about the small bill.
Yeah. We was just talking about that.
I figured that.
So it's time for this, that, and the other. And I'd be like, man, but then I look at people that I know for a fact spending my money on their weed. Mm-hmm. They spending my money on getting that alcohol.
Yeah.
And bro, the old me, it took everything out of me not just to walk up and break one of these niggas' jaws because I'm looking at them. I'm like, damn, you playing in my face, G.
In my face.
You know what I'm saying?
But living their best life, but then calling
man
after they done ate everything they done ate.
But see, I look at it now and I say, man, this is a blessing. I'm going to be blessed without you.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I'm going to tell you another one. And this ain't even no money shit. Just somebody said they was going to come through for me on some business or whatever. It wasn't even money. It was just on getting something done. And they didn't come through. So I was like, all right, bet you gonna need me for something because you giving me the run around and you lying and you playing.
Mm-hmm.
No bullshit. Within a week, that motherfucker asked me to do something for him. I said, nah, I don't do that no more. I'm cool. I don't even run that business no more. So with I ain't
Yeah,
and we talking about legal shit too.
Yeah,
like,
my legs hurt. That's what I've been like. My legs hurt.
Yeah, I don't do that no more. I'm sorry.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Ow, my back.
And I know that nigga know I'm lying, and I hope he do. And if he call me for anything else, I'm gonna say no. I don't give a fuck. If I got $1 million in my hand, that nigga need 5. I'm like, no, I ain't got shit for you.
We gonna Jay-Z that nigga
straight up. Cause nigga, when I needed you for something, you said fuck me, so now it's fuck you.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's the most disheartening thing is like really knowing that you like you yourself fuck with these people and you in your head or you feel like they don't have that same, it's not. You can't expect you out of everybody else. And I learned that. I learned that, you know what I'm saying? And you're just like, even like you gonna learn. You gonna learn. You got these kids. You gonna learn.
Nigga, the nigga I'm talking about, I done fought you for the nigga. You know who I'm talking about.
Hey.
I fought this nigga for this nigga.
Oh, Lord.
Me and this nigga fought for that nigga. And this bitch ass nigga trying to play me. I was just sitting there looking at him like, nah, to go in your jaw.
After that happened, I hope you stood in the front of the mirror and fought your damn self.
Nah, because, I mean, this was years ago. But I'm thinking like, we blood. We blood. Like, nah, this is where I'm raised. But then it's like when you grow up and it's always you that got to go get in trouble. It's always you that got to get yourself out of situations and they ain't nowhere to be found. No. And I'm sitting there watching videos of niggas trying to jump me and you ain't helping you on the other side. I'm like, look at these bitch ass niggas, man.
The sad thing about it is, these are the people who are truly envious of you. These are the people who don't want to see you win. These are the people who actually hate the fact that you're successful and trying to understand why. But it's because of the heart and the will that you carry. And I realize, like, that's why I'm okay with being alone. Like, you don't see me with nobody, but everything is my husband, my kids. You understand? Like, because I realize that the people who that try to get within my circle, not everybody genuine. And you got some people who only around you so that they can monitor what you got going on, try to capitalize off of it. And baby, I don't have the time because I'm the type of person, I know how I am. I love real hard. And if I tell you that I care about you and you cross me, you might end up.
You up out of there. And I never look at you the same.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like we was talking about that whole ass nigga I used to be cool with.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't even about, it's not about the bitch. It's not about none of that. It's about the times I gave you chances. When you was rooting for another nigga and while I'm fighting a nigga, when you was doing all this, I'm like, it's times why if niggas was like, man, leave that nigga alone, he a snake. And I still was like, nah, man, I'm gonna give him another shot. I'm gonna do this, that, and other. That's the type of motherfucker that beat and killed you. When you ain't look. That's some Nipsey Hussle murder type shit. This nigga been hating for the longest. This nigga want your life. This nigga want everything that makes you special to be his. Yeah. And that shit, I had to learn the hard way. I was like, nah, this motherfucker needs to get the fuck on, man.
Back door.
Yeah. He's the back door nigga, man.
That's wild business, man. Dang. That's wild business.
It be that.
That's
like
wild business. Niggas ain't shit.
Yeah, it be bitch ass niggas. It's like, you see it at first, it's like a little crack. You're like,
it's a chink in the armor.
Yes, it's a little crack. Like, and then it's like, you hear something or you see something else. It's like, really? Let me fully figure out what the fuck going on here. And then when a motherfucker try to get sneaky and you catch him and it's blatant, it's like, okay, bitch ass nigga.
Man.
You was a ho, man, and you just showed me you was a ho. Yeah, you just showed me you was a ho.
Talking about people, children, Lord Jesus.
You that motherfucking impressed by how a nigga moving that you want to get on some sucker shit. Snake.
It's embedded in their DNA.
Yeah, you was a fucking snake. It ain't nothing you can do about that, nigga. You been like this for a long time.
It's all of them.
So it is what it is, man. I guess we done hit everything, man. We done talked about every motherfucking thing out here.
Yeah.
You got some final words or some words of wisdom?
Yeah. We used to say what we hate. Tell me one motherfucking thing, person, place that you hate.
Tell you a place or a person that I hate.
I'll go first, yeah, because I was looking at this motherfucker. I was looking at this motherfucker earlier. I hate that bitch K. Michelle, man. Bro, I hate that bitch. I'm looking at her, and every time she open her mouth, I'll be like, well, what's wrong with this retarded bitch? Every time she start talking, I'll be like, well, I can't stand that motherfucker.
Man.
What you got?
Man.
What you got?
I want you to elaborate. Just.
You know how you can tell when somebody trolling or somebody just dumb as fuck and just always saying something, and they ain't never been held accountable in their life. That's K. Michelle, bro. She gets on my goddamn nerves. She do anything to stay in
relevant. She really do.
In the headlights.
She really do. Like, she be saying wild stuff, but she's one of them people when they talk, I just be like, oh, she talking again.
Yeah, man, I can't stand that bitch.
It never lands.
Yeah, fact. What you got, Kat? You got anything?
I can't say
You all love her.
nobody because I don't hold on to nothing.
It don't have to be nobody. It could be a thing.
It could be anything, topics, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
The thing I dislike is I dislike all of the toxic women that are idolized. I dislike the Cardi B's. I really dislike the Lottos. Like,
right.
It's so gross. It's so gross. The Megans. I just like that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Is what y'all are looking at as a strong black woman. What?
Yeah, ratchet ass hoe. Gotcha. What you got?
How you say?
I hate people that's in positions of power that try to fucking abuse it. They try to they try to look down on you and make you feel incompetent, like you don't know who you are as a person or as a black man. They try to look down and make you feel inferior when they talk to you or when when you try to get some clarity or understand things. I fucking hate people that are in positions of power, mostly fucking white men, but 9 times out of 10, any bitch ass niggas or anything that people that are in position of power and they always trying to make you feel inferior. I hate them motherfuckers.
I hate a motherfucking simp, dog. To me, simps is the worst niggas God ever created, bro.
I didn't create them. The devil did.
Yeah.
Don't mix up my Jesus. I should never mix up my Jesus because you know how I feel about my Lord.
Yeah, I can't stand a simp motherfucker because they don't have no good intentions. They just literally trying to use and trying to pander to get what they want.
Yeah.
And they misleading and letting the community burn for it. Can't stand a simp.
What else can you not stand, Bucko?
Man, I'll be here all night telling you shit I can't stand. I can't stand motherfucking Drake album.
I can't stand
LeBron James bitch ass.
I can't stand a nigga.
I told you how the people inside Toronto did not want to play Drake's music.
Yeah, you told me that. That album just dropped. She was in the club. They wouldn't play it.
I was like, I don't listen to that shit. Nobody fucks with Drake. I was like,
yeah.
We're in the club. They wasn't playing no Drake. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I'm cool on that. You got any more?
No, I hate these though.
I be like, if you I think like your hands should get chopped off. Like you shouldn't have fingers on toes.
You hear that, Snake? Yeah. Now we know somebody that had robbed somebody else that we know that had stole something and try to say he found it on the side of the street. Stealing ass nigga. And yeah, the other nigga don't want to do nothing about it.
Man.
So we was trying to get them on the podcast to talk it out. If y'all don't want to do nothing,
SOF capital T.
Yeah, salt. But
hey, when you got enough time to steal 2-0 turn law force, a queen size bed, and 25.
It was $25, 25 pairs of shoes, and then the nigga gonna lie. See, I wasn't gonna do it to you like this, but you lied like a punk ass coward, and you said you was coming by the crib and dropping off some of Buddy's shoes. Cause I'm trying to mend the fences, nigga.
Man, oh God.
But then you never showed up, so nigga, it's fuck you then. It is what it is. So yeah. We going in, goddamn it, fuck it, nigga. You don't like it. You don't like it, nigga. Do something. Let's get my back dirty, nigga. It is what it is. I can't stand when motherfuckers just be fake, bro. Like
they be lying.
Like, yeah, stop lying, man. You stole that man's shoes.
And you talking to yourself and you getting yourself caught up in a situation like motherfuckers ain't finna just sit up here and just lie on you, and then they got proof you going back and forth, and then your story changed in a 3-minute span. Shit, like, damn, nigga, bring that shit up. Goddamn, nigga, shit. Hey, Jamala know I would go in. That's why he brought this shit up, man. I would charge him up. Cause this nigga was trying to charge that nigga up. And ain't neither one of the niggas gonna do nothing.
Right. Right, motherfucker, take my shit. You got to see me,
man.
Fuck that.
I even felt bad to say that Buddy was gonna get the works on him. Shit, I might have stole on the other one for the nigga. Shit, I was gonna bomb. I didn't want to see him go out like that.
Hey, what did he say? He ain't never know him to do that.
Yeah, man.
Jesus.
Oh, that nigga, shit. That nigga ain't never did nothing. You ain't never knew that nigga to do nothing.
Man,
nigga.
I was like, that
nigga, how you gonna punk somebody for their shit and then turn around like you gonna whoop them for their shit?
But you apologizing basically. Yeah. You're saying you don't want no problems. Shut your ass up, boy. Anyway,
2026, boy. This should be live like a motherfucker.
It is what it is, man. We gotta get the fuck out of here. I can't. Why you looking like that?
You have no idea, shit.
No idea. Hey, I'm be real. Hey, we ain't scared to use that motherfucker. We'll scrape something, nigga. They know what it is.
I don't want to look. What he say? I don't want no problems.
We'll scrape something.
I know people. No, I don't want no problems.
Yeah, it ain't my business. If niggas want to sit back and get robbed, that ain't none of my business. It is what it is. Fuck it.
Yeah, but don't call us asking to neutralize the situation.
Real shit.
And we coming up with solutions and shit, and motherfuckers don't want to talk like men. Right. That's the thing I hate. If a motherfucker if a motherfucker brings something to you and asks you to help, aid, and assist in a certain situation, and you start doing that, and then they bow out gracefully, nigga, I'm not finna accept. I'm not finna inherit this beef for you, nigga.
You right.
I'm not finna inherit this shit, and I wasn't gonna speak on it, but I'm gonna put it out there. If you gonna do something about it, do something about it. If you need help, aid, and assistance just to connect with a motherfucker and you want to get it resolved, then you came to the right motherfuckers because we level-headed and we gonna talk to a motherfucker about it. But if you want to get in the motherfucker and shoot your one, whether it's in gloves or bare knuckles, shit, you done came to the right place. We gonna let you do your thing. Ain't nothing gonna happen to neither one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But
that's what should have happened. Y'all should have just gotten the glove and he should have just gave that nigga his shit back.
Man, he got me fucked up.
I don't feel like I can't just be accepting no L's like that. Man.
I'd have cracked this shit once I seen that nigga take a picture with my shit on it. And then you said you ain't gonna get it back. All right, I'm gonna get it in blood then.
Get it in blood.
Right. Hey man, this is Black Roman Spirits. You know we keep it raw, we keep it real, we keep it uncut over here, man. Hey.